Okay. All righty. All righty. What is up, everybody? We are here and ready to get it crickling and crackling. Ladies and gentlemen, today is day 2 of San Diego Comic Con, and we are going to be talking about it, chatting about it, locking in, and all that good stuff. You already know. It's me and Beezy, of course, as usual. What's up with it, Beezy? How you doing, brother? How you doing today, man? Talk to me. Talk to me.
What's going on, man? Friday night, nerd style. You know what we're doing. Getting it on with the SDCC, man. Feeling good,
Oh
looking
yeah.
good, nerding out.
Oh yeah. Yo, what's up with it, Derp? Welcome into the stream, bro. Long time
Derp
no
in the
see,
chat.
Derpy. How you doing, man? Everybody, let us know how you guys are doing today. Happy Friday. I mean, this week went by in the blink of an eye, for
Yeah,
real,
it
for
did.
real. Let us know how you're feeling about all the different things that have dropped at San Diego Comic Con so far. Drop all your thoughts, all your theories, your opinions on what's going on, and what you're most excited to see as well. Tomorrow is the big day, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Beezy will also be live tomorrow at the same time, same place to be talking and going over Marvel Hall H. We'll be discussing every announcement that they have as we do every year for San Diego Comic Con. It's literally an event that we do yearly here at Marvel Bros. If you guys have not been around for it, it's going to be a dope one. This year is going to be the first year that BZ will be co-hosting with me on the channel while we're covering it as well. We'll be refreshing the web browsers as much as possible. You know what I mean? And checking out all the things that are going to be going on, man. We're going to be nerding out. So make sure you guys drop all of your thoughts, all your theories, and all your opinions on what they're going to be talking about and dropping tomorrow. Today, me and BZ are just going to be covering some of the stuff that's been going on in San Diego Comic Con, basically throughout the day. Man, it's been a crazy day. Whether it's the Avengers Doomsday like costume display that they got going on, or any of the other things that they got, bro, it's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
It's
insane.
like I said, it's an event, man. We're gonna try to actually be there in person one of these days, man. But it's definitely
Oh
something
yeah.
to be part of for sure, something to witness. So for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I know you're excited, BZ, for tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Oh yeah,
really the big day, ladies and gents. But today we're going to be covering a lot of good stuff. As you guys saw as the credits was rolling, I should say, the San Diego Comic Con Avengers Doomsday kind of merch display or the costume display has been on fire, man. Like
yeah. It
that's
has
what this is right here. You see, they got the Avengers with a Z because it's
with the Z
with the Z because it's copyrighted, man. They got
copyright
that going
infringement.
on. Let's see. Let's slow this down a little bit. I know there was. This isn't the only thing that we're going to be checking out, but this is just one of the main things that we know that they had up there. You can see they're showcasing everybody. I think we saw this yesterday too.
Yeah,
We saw pictures of this yesterday, and people were like, "Oh snap, what's going on?" But I
yeah.
think the big Latverian witch thing that's going on is what dropped today, right? Like we didn't see that until today. So, but you can see everybody's suits here. You have the X-Men, you got the Fantastic Four, and you got an Avenger. Like I think that's a really good way to look at it right here, right?
Yep.
Like you got one from each team that we're going to be seeing on this side. Over here, you got Sam, you got um, Yelena, and of course you have Gambit doing their thing. That that suit is
That's
nice
dope,
too.
man. That's
Yeah,
dope.
I like that
That's
they
a good
got
look.
like the little cowl going on my guy.
That's a real good look, man.
The Shield is shielding. A lot of discussion over the Shield lately with all the multiverse
A lot,
shenanigans that
right?
are going on, man. Like, where did this Shield come from?
Yeah. Trying to keep up with it all, man.
um, yeah, this is hard. This all looks dope, man. They got Stormbreaker here as well, full display.
Yeah, that's dope. Thor, yep. Cyclops.
Battle damage on that suit too. A good amount of damage. Boom, there it is. The Latverian Witch, man.
Yeah,
This
man.
is crazy right here.
Yeah, man. That's good stuff right there. And you
They're
know
not
it goes in line, right? It goes in line with what Doom is, with the mystic arts, him
yeah,
being a scientist and a master of the mystic arts. You know, and then with he'll be needing teammates, so he'll need other people of the team who also dabble in mystic arts and
yeah,
witchcraft and things of that
exactly.
nature, right? So,
To help
I
them
think this is
out.
a
Yeah.
precursor of what we might be getting, right? So as far as characters wise, you can kind of think of a few characters
Yeah.
who may qualify for this, right? So, yeah, this is cool.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of witches on the table that we could see take this spot, right? I mean,
Absolutely,
in the first concept art that I believe was leaked, Doom did have like some Marvel characters that we know of by his side. I
he
believe
did.
Doctor Strange was like working with him on in one of the concept arts, and that's when it was like Planet Hulk esque because there was a lot
Mhm.
of Hulk like people around, and then the champions, and yeah, there was a lot going on in that one, bro. There was a lot going on in that.
That's facts.
I'm very excited to see what's going on here, man. Dope Wolverine, of course. This is awesome. We'll
That's
talk. We're
just
gonna be going
amazing.
into some Wolverine stuff later on in the stream.
Trask
This is
Industries, let's
looking
go.
great. Yeah.
Dazzler,
Oh,
let's
look,
go.
Dazzler. Yeah, hold on. That's dope.
Yeah, that's nice right there. They have plans. They have some pretty big plans for Dazzler in the MCU once we get
Okay, okay.
music, the Mutant Saga. So stay tuned for Dazzler.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Madripoor.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, bro. W's. That looks so fire, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
imagine I just come on stream one day and I just got that thing just
you just got
bow,
that
just
sitting in the
right here,
background.
just right here in the
Just a
background. You
giant
know what I'm
Wolverine
saying?
statue.
Just giant Wolverine, just
That's crazy, man.
you know. Oh, heroes and villains. Ooh. The swag is kind of swaggy too. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the hoodie
That
right
jacket, the
here.
hoodie.
Yeah, the hoodie, the Cyclops hoodie. That's freaking
Yeah, that's
fire,
nice right
bro. A
there.
little X Men. And this is what we see Professor X
Hmm.
wearing, if I'm not mistaken, in the
The jacket,
trailer. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, the jacket.
that's
Yep,
hard.
it is what he's
Yeah,
wearing in the trailer. In the trailer, yep,
this is
you're
hard
right.
right here. I like that little the Doom logo is pretty solid. Oh, we get a better look right here.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's nice.
That's fire, bro.
That's nice. Right?
Ooh, I like both of those. Oh, look at this.
T-shirt, the Doom shirt.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that's
Doom
hard.
shirt
Look at
is
that. Look at
fire. Oh, and he's like ripping through. Yeah, this is hard. I'm gonna have to try to call somebody. Hey, anybody there? Grab me
man.
some.
Grab one. Grab
Okay,
one.
the X Men luggage. They're not letting this go through TSA, bro. It's not
Oh
happening.
no,
They
no, you
pulling
getting
you
stopped,
over.
buddy.
They searching you
You getting
immediately.
stopped,
Yeah.
buddy. That's it. You
Oh,
missing
the
your flight. Call me
Doom
with that.
bag. That's freaking.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
the
nice.
green. Yeah, yeah, that's nice.
That's
Yo, what's
nice.
up with Samir? Samir said apparently
Hey,
Denzel Washington was seen in San
that's
Diego.
facts. Denzel is
Oh,
there. Somebody else
snap.
is there too. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. Expect to see Denzel, and then maybe they reveal his character, which we've kind of
That would
talked
be
about in the
hard. Yeah, we talked about
Discord
that
a
in the
bit.
court a little bit. That would be crazy, bro. That would be insane. Or do you want to
Yeah.
drop
Well.
that rumor on the people, bro?
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
to
For
him,
sure. For
DZ.
sure. For sure.
Talk to him, DZ.
So just recently, a few days ago, we dropped in a Discord a possible character that Denzel could be in the Black Panther 3 movie. So originally we thought would be a Kiwi, which that kind of makes sense, but no. This film will be more of a psychological thriller, right? So we'll have some horror vibes, will be a little bit trippy. With that in mind, this film will also have more mutants in it than you would think. And again, with that in mind, we kind of stair step our way to a particular mutant villain who has those psychedelic powers to get in your head and kind of mess you up a little bit. And you may have seen him before. He was depicted very well in a show called The Gifted that came on Fox,
Oh,
FX.
I never watched The
Yeah.
Gifted.
Oh, you need to watch The Gifted. It was a really good portrayal of the X-Men, right? It wasn't like the top brass X-Men, but it had
Yeah.
Polaris on there. We had
Oh.
yeah. We had some of the other characters. They weren't like the A level, they were kind of like the B tier X-Men, but Polaris was one of the main ones there. Blink was there. We had Warpath was there. So it was good
Ooh.
stuff. So and then also with Legion, he was depicted very well in Legion. So, but this character we're talking about is Shadow King. Shadow King has had very various mental ancestral plane battles, primarily with Professor X. And that's actually how Professor X was able to walk again after one of the battles he had with him. He ended up trading bodies with Phantom X, who was left behind in the Phantom plane. So Professor X was able to kind of transfer his conscience into the body of Phantom
Oh,
X and take over his body, and that's
oh my
why Professor
goodness.
X is able to walk in the comics again. But it all stemmed from the
Oh,
battle with Shadow King on the ancestral plane, and we're talking ancestral plane. We know that's everything about Wakanda and the lore.
okay.
We'll be spending a little bit more time there on the ancestral plane because in Wakandan lore, death is not the end. We saw that
Yeah.
Black Panther 2, saw Black Panther 1. We did visit the ancestral plane a couple times, see
Oh yeah,
past
that's true.
characters, right? Shuri actually saw Killmonger before she decided to don the mantle, right? So so we'll be revisiting some of those elements again and then taking it further with some of the mutants that we'll get. But Shadow King is one of the characters in conversation for Denzel. So hopefully we get that tomorrow.
That
Hopefully,
would be
because
dope. That would be dope
they
if we
have
get that
they have
tomorrow.
an hour panel, I do believe, and I don't think it's going to be 100% Doomsday. I think they're gonna throw some just I think we're gonna get some dates on movies, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna match some dates to films that were already kind of put out there.
Exactly.
Um,
We're most likely going to get the next slate, right?
yeah,
Like we don't
at the
really
very
know
least,
any of the movies that are coming out after Secret Wars. Like that's kind of all they've told us the maximum on. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, okay, guys, here are the next movies that we have slated.
yeah.
Maybe not commit to a date fully, like maybe
Hmm.
not fully commit to a date. See because I believe one of the rumors that came out was like up until 2042, right? That they had projects
Yeah,
planned, but we don't know. Again, we don't know any of that for a fact until we hear them say it up there on that stage tomorrow.
yeah.
Um, so if you had to, so what's your under over, bro?
Take
If
over.
you would have to say the amount of projects that Marvel will announce tomorrow, if
I'm gonna
we put
say
what like maybe 10, you want to go under 10 or over 10?
I'll
Like, do
say
you think they,
ooh.
you
Let's
know,
see. I
yeah,
think I
yeah,
think
like let
I think they'll
just
play it safe, man. I think they'll play it safe.
yeah,
We'll get we'll probably get about I'm gonna say about 6 or 7. I'm gonna say about 6 or 7.
okay,
We're gonna play it safe. They're gonna
okay,
give us like what we got? We got Black Panther 3 for sure. I'm almost positive
okay,
we'll get Black Panther 3, especially with Denzel being around. Um
yeah, that's true.
um we might get a maybe some an X-Men card, right, for the film. Um
Mm,
we'll say Nova.
I was about to say they've been talking about Nova a little
Talk
bit.
about Nova.
That's been stirring
Um
up lately again.
It's been getting a lot of little things coming out with Nova. They've announced that they
Yeah.
got it in development again. I think we might
Mm.
get something along the line of Midnight Suns. Um,
Oh,
hmm hmm
Midnight Suns.
I think Midnight
Okay.
Suns get some love. Um, what else we got cracking? What else we got cracking? I think it may be one or two more after that. So I think they keep it around 6 or 7. I don't think they go like too far.
But that's just movies that you're talking about. You're not
That's
thinking
just
about
movies, right?
shows
That's
though,
just movies.
right?
I haven't even
Like,
talked about shows, right? You're
yeah,
right.
because so you think we get like 6 movies
And a
in,
couple
but
shows.
so a couple. I think that's why I think we might get over 10 projects
Mm,
announced, though.
hmm
Across the whole thing, 10 projects
You know
announced,
what? You might be
six
right.
movies, maybe like four or five
4 shows
shows. I
because
mean, Vision Quest. Obviously, they
Vision
have to
Quest
promote that, right? That's obvious.
facts. So Vision Quest, um, I think we'll probably get an update or another card for like Strange Academy.
Ooh,
Um, so that's 2 right there.
yeah, that's two right there.
We might get something mutant related
Oh, like a
outside of the
mutant
X Men
show.
movie. I
Wow, that
think
would be
we might get a
crazy.
mutant focused project. Like there was a lot of talk about like Storm getting her own thing, Gambit getting his own thing,
Mm.
Magneto possibly getting his own thing.
I would not be mad
So
at a Gambit
I
show. I
think
think that'd
something
be
along
really
those
solid.
lines we get. And then there was at one point they were developing a Wolverine anthology series. So,
Hmm.
and there's a reason Logan isn't included in some of the X-Men film promo that we're getting.
Oh,
Right. And
okay.
it will so I think they're going to keep Hugh Jackman for a little bit longer and he's going to be kind of doing his own thing. like maybe some Old Man Logan stuff, right? So we'll see.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
you might be on. We might get like right at 10. We might get right at 10.
Like right at 10 projects in
Right at
total,
10.
like talking about some movies and some shows, most likely over the spanned across like the next. I mean, it depends on how deep they go too, as well. Like
True.
if they really try to go full, hey, here's the next slate, um, post Secret Wars. That is gonna be a lot of. That's gonna be a lot more projects than
They
least
have to,
projects.
right?
Yeah.
We saw Shang-Chi in the trailer, so we'll probably get some Shang-Chi stuff. Moot 2.
Ooh, Shang-Chi
You know,
2. Yeah.
DDC still on that, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, maybe even Doctor Strange 3. Because we got to follow up
Oh,
on what we
hey,
got
not
going
to
on with him.
mention, isn't Wonder Man getting a season 2?
Wonder Man's getting a season 2. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So,
yeah. Yeah, so I think they keep it.
and they're going to be talking about some animated shows too. Like, let's not forget about that. We got Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man
Oh,
season
my
2
FSN,
that they're
yeah,
probably
yeah.
going to be talking about. Um, we already said X-Men 97 today, so they
Yep.
might not give that a full slate on the panel, but
They'll
you know
probably wait for
they'll probably
D23 to go like full force
Yeah.
on the TV side,
Ooh.
right?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They'll
Use it.
probably
Use
wait
that
because
as
that's
a way
kind of
to
like what
fully
that's for.
San Diego Comic Con promote the movies. D23 promote the shows. I'm
Yeah,
with you, brother.
yeah. Because
I'm with you, brother.
D23 is not even that far away. It's usually a short turnaround from SDCC to D23, and then they can
Yeah,
kind of just do their own thing there, and just drop all of their Disney Plus show and kind of like go crazy with that with
that'll
no
be
real time
insane, man.
constraints. No real time
Yeah,
constraints, right?
that'll be insane, bro. That'll be insane.
Yeah,
That'll be
they
insane.
figured out the formula, man. They figured it
Yeah,
out.
they know what they doing here.
They
Bro,
figured
I
it out.
can't wait to see these freaking.
The
Oh, bro,
Sentinels, dog.
I'm so hyped to see
Sentinels,
the
man.
Sentinels in action, bro. Can you imagine the Avengers fighting Sentinels, bro?
Yeah,
Like that's gonna be insane to watch on the big
I
screen,
can't wait.
bro.
I can't wait. That's going to be nuts.
This is awesome. And we clearly see that the Avengers do have a completely
That's
different logo
funny, man.
now, and they and the
I
Z, and
hope we
yeah.
get some kind of interaction between Sam and the new Avengers, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of tension there, especially with Bucky, right? Come on
Oh
now,
yeah.
come on, like
I'm really wondering if sides are chose, like where Bucky is gonna really land.
mm,
Like, is Bucky gonna stay with the new Avengers and back them up, or if they split, will he be backing up? But like Sam, or is he gonna back up Steve, or is he gonna, you know what I
mm.
mean? Like, there's so many ties everywhere, bro.
A lot of little
Like,
plot lines to
I mean, let's
follow
be
here,
honest.
man.
He's definitely backing up Steve. Like, is it even a
Yeah, yeah,
question?
yeah,
Like, come on, bro. He's definitely backing Steve up, bro.
yeah, for sure.
Red Guardian promises not boring evening. Okay, buddy. Oh, Night Spider. That's fire. Oh, look at
Yo,
that. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, look at this.
oh, that's
This is
nasty right there.
fire.
Within the logo, they got all the characters.
Yo,
I
it's
like it.
all the characters.
I like
Gee,
it.
this is fun.
Nah. Yo,
Yo, they need to put this out.
I just
What?
came across the comicbook.com page,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
So, Spaceballs has their own cinematic universe now.
Nah, bro. Don't even. Don't even, bro. Ain't no way.
That's hilarious.
Are you
Hilarious, bro.
kidding me, bro?
Yo, I'm look.
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Dark Helmet Origins 2. It says, who knows? Who knows? A spectacular story,
Nah,
even younger, where it all began. That's crazy. And it's very
that's
spaceballish.
diabolical. I can't wait for Spaceballs, bro.
This
That's
is
gonna
crazy,
be
dude.
yeah. Spaceballs. What is it called? Like Spaceballs 2 or Spaceballs the second one or the other one
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
That's so crazy that's one of those movies you just never thought would A exist, B get a sequel.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one of
true.
those things. It's like you watched that when you were like you just came across it when you were a kid growing up, or you're like, what is this? and you just watch it.
Oh, look, here are the two here's the only two characters we haven't seen. We haven't seen Beast and we haven't seen Nightcrawler. Oh wait, no,
You
that's
are
Black
so
Panther
right.
right here.
They
This
haven't
is
been in
Black
any
Panther,
other
not
trailers, and the
Nightcrawler.
last time we saw a Beast was in the Marvels.
Exactly.
You're right.
I thought
They're
this
not in
was
any of the
Nightcrawler, but
promo, and
that's
that's
definitely Black
intentional.
Panther.
There's a lot. There's a lot they really left out of that first trailer, man.
Bro, there's so much like we talked about last time. It's very possible that this
It's so
X-Men is
much.
not the X-Men with that Monica is with. Like, there's a very
That
high possibility of that being the
super high
thing.
chance. Super high chance. Absolutely.
This looks awesome though.
Yeah, that's crazy. The Doom posters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That all the hype for Doom is
Long way
deserved.
home.
That comic's been kind of crazy
Oh,
too. The Long Way Home comic. Oh my goodness.
the lightning on the
Yeah.
poster as it
Yeah.
dum 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 dum. Yeah, that's cool. They did that. They
I,
did that.
let's get it.
The hype level is definitely high. Can
Mm.
we? I think it's safe to say that, man.
Ooh.
Like when it comes to the especially with these Latvian witches being on board now, you
Yep.
never know who could be behind these, and
They're
especially
all
with each one
masked,
being
right? They're all
colored, it's like,
masked. So
oh, so this one could be Agatha, and then this one could be so and so, and then this one could be so and so. You know what I mean? And then it's just
nah,
all
man.
variants of witches that we know, and it's just yeah, bro, or just multiple variants of one witch. Like all of them could
Also
be
true.
Wanda. You know what
It
I
could be
mean?
all
Like
Wandas,
every
right?
single one of them could be Wanda. Like that would be
It's
wild.
yo, you
But
can wrap it up if it's a Wanda. You're done. You're
you're
done.
Dunzo.
You're
You're
done.
Dunzo.
You pack it up. Scratch this universe, brother.
Yeah, man. Hype though. Look at this.
Yeah,
Doom green has to be my favorite color, bro. I
that's
can't
yes,
lie.
it's
Like
iconic.
that like
It's iconic,
Doom
man.
green is just it's insane.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw something else out here. I'm gonna throw something else out here as far as
Throw it.
our Latvian witches and how we're talking about it could be variants of character. There
Uh-huh.
is a variant of Doom that is also a Fantastic Four character.
Ooh, very
Illyria
true.
Richards in another
Ooh.
universe becomes Doom,
Mm.
rocking the green and everything. Just throwing that out there. Don't be
Yeah, brother.
shocked because all we've seen so far from them is Franklin. We haven't seen Val yet, right? Val is born
Yeah,
yet
that's a good
in
point.
that universe.
Yeah.
So who's to say in another universe the F4 have two children, and one of them
Mm.
becomes Doom.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they can really go crazy with
They could
this.
really go. Yeah, I was gonna say they could really go crazy, man. Sign me up.
And I expect with Doom and Secret Wars, all the craziness that we did not get in Multiverse of Madness that we were expecting to get, we will get in Doomsday and Secret Wars. And I feel like it was intentional that they kind of watered down what they wanted to do in Multiverse.
Oh,
Because Multiverse of Madness originally was supposed to be a super crazy movie, borderline R-rated. They had an R-rated cut. Um, but they, obviously they toned it down. But it was still some kind of wild things we got, with
for real.
Wanda kind of running rampant. And so, but it was a rougher cut of that. And there was more universes, there were more characters that were supposed to appear. We didn't get. They toned it down. It was like, we'll save it. We'll save it. And
Yeah.
so, and to that point, same thing with Deadpool and Wolverine. There was supposed to be a little bit more than what we got there. So again, saving it for obviously the much bigger films.
Yeah.
Doomsday,
Makes
Secret Wars.
sense.
Makes
Yeah.
sense, right? So I expect complete chaos. Complete chaos.
I'm down. I'm down. I can't wait for it, man. I cannot wait. Okay. Yeah, let us know
Ooh,
you guys are talking how you feeling about Doomsday and all that as we transfer into talking about some DC stuff, starting with DC Comics, a new announcement of the 4 new comic series as part of their next level line. We have The Demon by James Herron. We got Vixen by Stephanie
Mexican?
Williams and Carrie Randolph. We got Jonah Hex and the Shadow of Death by Michael Walsh,
Ooh,
and Static by Cody Ziegler and Diego Orlortugi.
this is a nice lineup to start a new line.
Yeah,
Jonah
man, this
Hex,
is crazy.
Static gonna hit no matter where you put him. What? Vixen, everybody loves Vixen.
For
There's not
real.
anyone who doesn't like Vixen. And then the demon Etrigan, the bar spitter himself. Come on, man. Come on, man.
The
Who
bar
got more
spitter
bars than Etrigan,
himself.
man?
Nobody, man. This is
Nobody.
crazy. I love this. I
That's a
love to
nice
see
lineup,
it,
bro.
man. This is a nice lineup.
It's gonna be fun reading. You remember have you ever seen the John Hex movie? Did you ever see that?
No,
Yeah, they made a
no, I
movie.
didn't.
They made a movie.
Really?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great,
Oh,
but like it was pretty cool for Jonah Hex. I think it was just too obscure for people. A lot of people don't know who Jonah Hex is, which rightfully
oh
so.
my goodness, it's Josh Brolin.
Yes, it was Josh Brolin.
Oh my goodness. Why is this dude in everything, man? What in the world? Everywhere I
He
go, I
is
see him.
no stranger to the comic book genre, brother.
I clearly I see that
No
now.
stranger.
He wouldn't
He
be a
is
bad
all over it.
Hellboy. I'm just saying he would not be a
Yep.
bad Hellboy. Throw him
I,
in there. Let's see what that could be like.
if Ron Perlman can do it,
If Ron Perlman can do it,
so
who is Josh Brolin if not the new Ron Perlman? You know what I mean?
you get me. You get me.
You feel me? I'm just
Come
saying.
on.
I'm just saying. Okay, let's check out this
Ah,
Clayface trailer, man. I have not
yes,
seen it
sir.
yet.
Let's lock up. Let's lock in.
Here, do you hear it?
No.
Because they're okay. Let's see. Let's make sure we got that going. Share. Oh, there we go. All right. Now let me know if you can hear it. Goodness, bro.
Right
Are
before
you
Halloween.
kidding me? That was a wow. What a
Yes,
definitely spoil a little bit. It's a little bit more spoilery than you would expect from like the
it
first
is.
official trailer. But
Mm-hmm.
also, I would say that that's kind of what you get with horror. Is it's very in your face because the story and the walk along the road is also very, it's just as important.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Like I was gonna say, I was like, you kind of have to do it that way with this particular genre, right? You kind of
Yeah,
just have to tell what's happening. You kind of yeah, you got to put people on the path, right? You're like, all right, so he was a handsome dude. He kind of gets messed up by a group of hoodlums for whatever reason. They don't tell us all of that, right? But then
yeah.
obviously he goes to try to fix his face, and it doesn't go so well.
Oh man,
See,
look at that.
they got him.
Oh
They got
my
him good.
goodness, bro.
They got him good,
Very, very
right?
Two Face coded, right?
Esque,
Very Two
right?
Face
Right?
coded, right? But a little, but going obviously a completely different direction with it. And that's what
Yeah,
I think I really enjoy about DC the most is you can see the way a lot of characters echo each other, for lack of better words. It's like
yeah,
you have Two Face who you have this character who's all about one thing before but obviously is completely hiding who he really is, so it splits his personality into Two-Face and all of that other stuff narratively. But then
right.
like on the inverse of that you have Clayface who is an actor or and trying to
Yep.
portray himself to be this, and then he gets the ability to become all of these other things as well. It's like it's very cool. It's very I just like the theme that you get with there's another level of storytelling with DC for sure. They go a
Oh,
little bit
absolutely.
deeper within the character study. I
Yeah,
guess
there
is
it
the
is.
best way to
Yeah, I
say
was just
it.
about to say it. You get more character studies within the DC comic realm than you do
Yeah,
Marvel. And it's just because of the type of characters they got. Like you're able to dive in deep, like everything you just talked about with just comparing Two Face to Clayface. You're able to dive in deep and to
yeah,
see like these are not just physical changes, but psychological changes as well. You get all of that, and these are just villains, right? And they're all in the same city. Everybody's in
yeah,
Gotham.
yeah. Exactly.
This is the worst place to live.
Worst place to live ever, bro.
So that's just crazy. That's crazy. This is
Oh
going to
my
be,
gosh, bro.
yeah. This one's going to be the one where
Every
we're
time
gonna
I
come
see
back
this,
from
it
the
makes me
theater.
very uncomfortable.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, bro, it makes my
there's
skin
gonna be a
crawl.
lot of that. It's gonna be a lot
Seeing
of
his
that, bro.
eyes like that, I just can't. I cannot imagine my eyes being like that, dude. Like I
And just like,
cannot imagine what I would do
oh,
if my face was melting like this, bro. Like, oh my goodness, oh my
bro,
gosh.
that
And
is
I wonder if they're going to
disturbing.
give us a perspective view, like we're seeing from his eyes, and it's all
From his,
blurry and stuff. You know what I
ooh,
mean? And like you see, that would be, yeah, that would be very uncomfortable,
that would
even
be
more
cool.
uncomfortable than
That
it
would be
is.
cool. That's a very good point, and I'm kind of expecting it now. That's just wild,
Oh,
bro.
oh my god, bro! I almost can't look at
That's
that. That's kind
wild,
of
man.
terrifying. It's
I
kind of
can't.
terrifying.
Ah,
I liked how much they showcased this character in this trailer as well. I
yeah,
feel
because
like she was
Caitlin's her name, I think.
nowhere. What'd you say?
I think her name's Caitlin.
Caitlyn.
Yeah,
I feel like Caitlyn was almost nowhere to be found in that first trailer. Maybe she had like one, like you didn't even see that it was her that was injecting his face in the first
at
trailer. I
all.
don't think, right? So now
Yeah,
you understand that there's going to be someone that's going through this with him in
with
a way,
him.
right? Like and get um that out of body, not out of body, but uh um outsider looking in point of view of
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah,
are you good? Like you're deteriorating in front of my face. Like what's happening?
yeah. What is going? And she told him, I don't know what the side effects are. I don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen with you. I don't know what's gonna happen with you. So she's there out of concern, right? She's like,
Yeah.
"That's weird." He's like, "I feel fine." I'm like, well, "What, sir? We've never done this before. This is very experimental. I don't even know what side effects are.
Yeah,
This is all
man.
like walking experience,
Oh,
like that right there. That scene right there, bro.
oh,
That
buddy.
scene right there. You start seeing
Oh,
kind of the transformation happening.
buddy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
be so upset if he's just like flesh clay and not clay.
and
Clay,
like
like that's
actual
gonna.
clay.
Oh
Ooh,
my god, that's gonna be so unsettling to look at.
yeah.
If he's just a flesh
If
monster.
he's like fleshy, yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
bro.
ooh,
What a way to
ooh,
change the. Yeah, what a way to change up the
ooh.
character is make the clay flesh. Like, oh my
But
goodness.
I wonder because there's a scene in this trailer that kind of almost like foreshadows the actual clay of him, right? Like when it's like
Yeah,
you're
there's
looking
like
down and
right.
you see the feet and you kind of see everything dripping and
Oh,
that. And
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
I see what you're
so
saying.
I don't know. It'll be super disturbing if I feel like that'll be like the final scene of the film right there,
Yeah,
where it all just happens, and it's hard to tell right there what exactly if
is
it's the
going on.
fleshy or if it's
Yeah,
actually clay.
yeah, exactly. If it's actually clay, maybe the full end result is it being full clay, and then we get that flesh clay. Ugh, I don't even want to. Blah, blah, yuck,
It's
gross.
it is very
That's
very disturbing.
disgusting. Yeah, that's
This is very
disgusting.
disturbing.
Okay, but staying in the realm of DC, let's see what we got. What we got next? Oh, the Lanterns trailer. Let's check
Oh, let's
this
get it
out. I have not watched this one either.
right there. You can see the blue face, the blue neck, the white hair. That's the Guardian in full form.
That's
The red
crazy.
jacket,
Yeah,
right there.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
That's
That's just
the fact that they
insane.
dropped that on us in the trailer.
Yeah.
They dropped that on us in a trailer, bro. And I think they actually gave us one of the casting announcements on who is playing one of the Guardians. I don't know how many Guardians we're gonna get, but one of them
Um.
is uh, a Guardian. The lady that we saw that was talking directly to John Stewart, she is actually a Guardian.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they dropped that on Twitter not too long
That's
ago.
insane.
Let me go find it real quick. Like hit the
That's
lanterns
an
chat
that's an
here.
insane thing to drop.
Laura Linney will star as a member of the Guardians of the universe in the Lanterns.
Oh
She will
yeah.
guide John Stewart through the journey to becoming Green Lantern. So that's her questioning John Stewart when she's asking, "Do you resent Hal Jordan?" And he says, "That's my ring. He's
Um,
just keeping it warm." So she's a guardian. I'm assuming that's her in her guardian form that we saw
where'd
right
she
there in the
go?
driveway. Yeah,
Her.
her.
Where is it at? I feel like we
Right
had
after
a good.
this.
There it
Right.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So
that's
we will see.
crazy.
So I think we'll get. I think we're gonna get more than one. I think we're gonna get more than one. Just got Hal Jordan clashes with them often because Hal Jordan, as you see here in this trailer, they kind of do a really good job of giving you Hal's personality. He's very brash.
Hmm.
He's very brash. He's not a company guy per se, right? Yeah, he's not like you
He is
you
not a
you
team
tell me to
player.
jump and I say how high. He doesn't do that. He you tell me to jump, he's like,
Yeah,
forget that, you jump. That's what Hal is.
yeah, yeah. Jump you first.
Yeah, you first. What you mean? Why I gotta jump? This your problem. You jump.
And then we get our first look at
And then
Sinestro here
oh
as well,
wow, bro.
bro. Like, woo-hoo. Bruh.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't have any. I don't have any notes for this one. They got the skin color, right? They got the ears, the mustache, the eyebrows. Like if you
Yeah.
look how Sinestro looks in the comics, bro,
Mm.
and you transfer that to practical form.
Look at him, yeah.
Come
He is
on,
killing it, bro. He's killing it for sure.
and you could tell like they know each other.
Yup.
You could tell he knows him. He's like, hey, you don't. He's not your backup. Go ahead and say what he really is.
My
And I
replacement.
think, I think this is me drawing, just off of what we know, knowing that they have an older Hal Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Sinestro is clearly locked up in a science cell, and
Mm-hmm.
Sinestro was kind of playing that game with him a little bit. He's kind of digging and trying to get at him, trying to get at
Yeah.
him. Like, hey, that's not your backup, is it? Go ahead, tell me what he is. I think Sinestro is in a way prepping Hal Jordan to,
Yeah.
join the other
Yeah.
side. And we won't tell you how that happens, but there's only one way. There's only
Mm-hmm.
one way for Hal Jordan that it happens. So we'll leave you all to that.
Dang, bro.
We'll
Yeah.
leave y'all to that. But this should
This
be
is
very
crazy.
interesting. I'm very excited for August 16th. We are just over
This
a
is
month away. A little less than a month away. So yeah, this one might slap, bro. This will be a good, very, 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 very good palate cleanser for
mm,
the failure that was the Supergirl film. So maybe this kind of turns things around for the DCU and gets people kind of on the train again.
yeah, that's very true. Because you're definitely right about that. People were not very happy about Supergirl.
But look
Oh,
at this, bro,
look at this, man! Full display of the actual Green Lantern power, man. Like,
dude.
oh
Listen, listen, listen. So we know with lanterns, color is everything.
yeah,
So I just want people to pay attention to the colors we get in these scenes. Like as we approached
mm,
Sinestro, what did we see? We saw Hal Jordan walking, and the cell lit up yellow. Right, everything else was locked down green. And as soon as Hal walks by, there it is, one yellow,
yeah,
the
yeah.
only yellow one. Right there's your hint. Right, so and then we got another scene where we kind of see like a black hole happening, and
Oh, it's kind of warping reality around
yeah,
it too. I didn't
it's
even
very
notice
very
that. Yeah,
very curious on what this is, man.
yeah. Everything is warping around it. What the
Mm.
hell?
Mm.
And then we got the
Clearly
death
they're
beam,
they're being attacked from above. So we're definitely getting
black
aliens.
smoke. Did they shoot black smoke?
Yeah,
Am I tweaking?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
we nice transition. But that was pretty great transition actually. But yeah, we are in for something, man. I really hope we got some heat right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh.
My man firing buckshots from the ring at a pickup truck.
Literally, bow. Bow. Look at
Direct
that.
hit.
Oh.
Direct hits, man.
That is so hard, man. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, this is
Like
what
you
we
said,
need.
direct hits, man. Like right on the nose. Sprinkle me, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's we're gonna let that one run back one more time, and then we'll jump into the next part after it. So maybe one or two. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That is a good one, man. That is a good one for sure, brother. For sure. I like that a lot, man. All right. Well, now from lanterns deeper into the lanterns, let's check out the full panel featuring Aaron Pierre, Kyle Chandler, and Damon Lindelof. Let's see what's popping off here.
Sort of the keepers of the story for this minute in time. And there's sort of a couple legacies. The legacy of HBO Sunday night shows and the legacy of Green Lantern. And we wanted a show that could live up to both things at once and be a really emotional experience that also honor all the fun and the history of Green Lantern. So we grounded it in, Aaron and Kyle's relationship. And built it from there. And then we've got so much to draw on from years and years of amazing material.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron and Kyle, we will get to you in just a second. But Damon, I'm going to come to you because you're no stranger to the adaptation world with your incredible work on Watchmen, right? What did you take away from that experience when it came to writing this series?
I was coming down to Comic-Con, for a decade before I got to be on this side of things. So I identify as and will always be a fan first. And I think part of being a fan is being immensely protective of these things. I think that there's this level of excitement that we experience when we hear that something new is coming, and then we also are like, this better not suck. And I think that you bring that energy into the writer's room when you're on this side of it. And so you feel the simultaneous excitement, but also the duty that is kind of like infused with making sure that like our love for it inside the writer's room is translating to the productions and the actors and the directors and the editors, and everybody can feel that. And then ultimately you all can feel it in this room, and then people are going to feel it coming through their TV set. So I think that you have to have the hubris to feel like you know what you're doing.
Lindelof is back. I'm in. Yo, what's up with it, George? Welcome back.
That a legacy like Watchmen or Green Lanterns or any of these franchises that we love, that we've inherited and that we're the caretakers of.
I think we saw a little bit of that in that trailer, right? Yeah. Tom, I think you might be closest to the source material. How do you think Kyle and Aaron here embody these characters? What makes them the right choice for
Answer carefully. It's an excellent question, but just 1 second. Guys, I'm just a fucking nerd from Southern California. I used to come to this con as a kid. I waited in line for this hall. I started my career hand selling my little mini comic books on the other side of that wall, begging people for please to buy copies. And the honor to be up here with these people presenting this fucking amazing, nerdy, superhero blast of a show. I just want to say how grateful I am for you people, for you nerds, for fucking showing up and being here. I cannot.
Hey, get hype. I feel it.
Yeah, get hype, for real.
I feel it.
Hey, Kyle and Aaron are okay, I guess. I think, I go back with these comics and I go back to their origins and to their creators. And I think of Neil Adams and Daniel Neal, who put together the first John Stewart, and sort of that rebellious nature of John Stewart, a guy who just won't accept the way the world is, who wants to push on it and change it. And that's who Aaron is. And then when I think of who Hal Jordan is, that test pilot, that Darwin Cook, test pilot, that Gil Kane, that like never say die, no fear, always on the edge. That's Kyle, and them together is just perfect. It's absolute joyous and wonderful. I can't speak highly enough of it.
Bruh, yeah.
Could not agree more. I remember when seeing the casting, I got so excited. You guys will probably agree, excited about hearing about the casting of these two. Okay, well, I promised there are clips, so let's get to it, shall we? Let's like start seeing these guys in action. We'll get to that first one for you right now.
Oh,
Shout out to whoever.
Imagine being able to
Oh,
build
Brandon Davis. Oh, okay.
You
okay.
said
by
what?
thinking about it. Meet base.
Shout out to Brandon
So
Davis.
what? Yeah, bro, for real. But I don't think he was able to show.
Probably not that those clips. He's a real one for getting this though.
Oh, they were chosen
Yeah,
for history too.
He's a real one for that.
Did all right. And this time, Lisa, he wasn't chosen. I think that's one thing Al has. He's already doing things. If you have to have that mindset, that singular, I'm going to do this, and he carries it forth. And I think the fact that he was chosen by this ring also gave him a sense of confidence that goes beyond everything else. And then dealing with Aaron's character, he brings a practicality and an intelligence that Hal doesn't have. And the way we played with it just worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think for me, I was having this conversation earlier today. And I said that if I had the
I forgot. Okay, I'm back.
choice to portray any character in the DC universe, I would still choose John. I would choose John every time. And I think that is largely because of his grit, his multifaceted personality and being. You know, this is an individual who is a former Marine sniper and also an architect. Two arguably seemingly juxtaposed things coexisting in one person. I love how complex he is. My hope is that when folks watch this, you know, they watch it and they feel a tangible relatability. And they leave with the thought of, if I can just figure out where to put in my Green Lantern application, and if I can just prove that I'm fearless, I can be rocking with those folks up there too. You know, these guys, you know, John wasn't born with the superpowers that some of his contemporaries and other heroes are born with. It's just heart. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the things that I love so much about John. Very special character.
What was the relatability factor for you? How did you relate to him?
I relate to John in a lot of ways. I think for me, there's complexity. You know, I'm not one thing. I'm not two-dimensional. I think there's complexity. I think something that, most importantly, I loved about John is how much he inspires me. It's just his undeniable courage and ambition and grit is something that I aspire to greatly. He's a very inspirational character.
You guys, because they were such different people, you perhaps each had a different approach to them individually, but then how did you make that work together?
Well, it was something like, you go into something like this and you can't plan what's going to happen or how it's going to work out. So you start working together and you start shooting. You've got an idea of what's going on. But, it was pretty early on that Aaron and I start playing around. And I start digging at him. He started digging at me. then all of a sudden we're doing long, hot days out on the asphalt, walking down the road, getting giddy and having fun. And we just started playing. And once we started playing with the characters, and I think the writing is so wonderful. Once we started playing with the characters, and I think we both love these characters. I as well. I love this guy, and he's just a fun guy. On top of it, he's a bit of an idiot and an asshole, and so I sort of relate to that. And so I was in halfway right there, but it just turned into a great thing. And I remember one day in particular where I was jabbing Aaron about something, about wisdom or something. I know more about you, and we're playing out the characters, role playing in the car on the day we're shooting. And then he goes,
in this video, I'm going to be making.
I'm about to say, he went, what?
yeah, but you're old. It's like SOB. And that's when it really started. We started like finding things to really get in there, and we just had so much.
And that is like day 3 of 120.
Experiences. And we,
How you feeling about everything they're saying so far, man?
I like it. They're really honing in on their dynamic, which I think obviously this is going to be the focus of the show.
Yeah.
I feel I would kind of hearken it to what we saw with Wonder Man with Yaya and Kingsley, right?
Yeah, it's very true.
I think it'll be along those, obviously not as comedic, but that dynamic, right? Just the two guys kind of bouncing off each other. That couldn't be more opposite, right?
Yeah, very
couldn't
true.
be more opposite in every way possible.
Yeah.
And they eventually have to work together to get things done. So, I think it should be, it's going to be interesting. And with it being sort of a quote unquote like grounded show, I think people get that part of it, that aspect of it wrong. It's not like literally grounded, but it's more practical, right? It's a little bit more based in somewhat realism. There's still the fantastical nature of it because obviously it's Green Lanterns and we're using powers and flying around with So there's only so much that they can potentially ground, right? So but I think their relationship is really what's going to carry this this season, the series.
Yeah, I agree for sure. I will say, I don't. He did say that Hal is kind of an idiot, and maybe maybe we can go for that. I wouldn't say that necessarily. Maybe I wouldn't say that necessarily. Maybe, but I am okay with that. But I don't know how I feel about that being the main interpretation of the character, right? Like akin to how like Aaron Pierre is talking about Jon Stewart. It's like, yep, exactly, yeah, exactly. And then you hear him say, he's an idiot, and it's like, is he an idiot?
I think it's the wrong word.
He's an asshole for sure. Like I could definitely get behind that. Yeah,
1000%. I think he's more. I think the word he wants is stubborn. I think he's more stubborn, like to the fact he can't get out of his own way.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think that's maybe more along the lines, just from what we've seen in the trailers, how he's treating John, how he's kind of going head first into things, because that's who Hal is. Like that part, from what we've seen in the trailer, that embodies who Hal is, right? What we've seen in the screen embodies who we know Hal to be. His description of Hal, I don't think is necessarily
the same. It's not really match. It doesn't really match.
Right? It's not really matching what we're seeing on screen. So I don't think he's using the best words to describe it.
And when you can establish that relationship,
I also feel like, like Kyle said, the writing is so. To me, subjectively, I just think it's elite. I think the way that these folks have managed to walk such a fine line and include everything all at once, the Green Lantern lore, and also make it tangible and accessible from a multiple standpoints. I think it's amazing. The writing's amazing. But one of the amazing things that we experienced, Carl, was just we never knew how we were going to get from point A to point B. We would never do anything that derailed the narrative of the story and the script, but we would be playful enough and open enough to just figure out take by take how we were going to get there. And I'm really grateful to Chris and the folks, you know, who allowed us that freedom and that liberty to play and really live these characters for those 6 months. You know, it was 6 months. I want to say less than 20% of the shoot was at the Warner Brothers lot. Yeah. And the other 85% we were on location.
Holy!
So they were on location for a lot of this. All right, that's interesting.
That's crazy. That took me by surprise, brother. I don't like only 20% of the shooting was at the Warner Bros. Lot.
That's interesting.
How were they even able to? Well, actually, that makes a lot of sense because when you think about it, the first thing that they showed us when we saw how flying, remember that was like the first thing that they showed us. They were just out in public. They weren't in the lot. Yeah, they were out and about, and then he landed on a mat and then just walked away. And they were just in the middle of nowhere, bro. So yeah, that actually does. That's crazy.
That's what's up.
That's crazy, bro. I'm very interested in what that. I'm very interested in what type of impact that has on the back end.
Yeah, and then especially with the set pieces, right? The scenes and how we're going to get all of that, the background and all of those things. So I'll definitely be watching a little bit more closely.
A little bit more, right? We're gonna be definitely paying attention to the cinematography of what's going on a little bit more. Like, okay, okay. You know, how does that real sun hit versus that that artificial sun?
The artificial
you know what I'm saying? Okay.
All over the state, we were like and the other 85%, we were on location all over the state. We were like a traveling company. You know, everyone from transpo to crafty to catering, the cast, the crew. You know, I'd be having lunch breaks and doing push-ups with transpo, just trying to get it in somewhere in the desert in Barstow. You know, and I think you can feel that in the performances, but I don't just mean the performances of Kyle, and I mean the performances of every single creative element involved in what ends up on the screen. You can feel the family, you can feel the unit, and we really left there like, you know, whatever happens, of course we want it to be a major success, but whatever happens, we poured our hearts into this. We couldn't have given any more if we tried. And I think that's something I love so much about this show.
Damn. Okay. All right. They're talking this up, buddy. I ain't gonna lie, brother.
Man, they are doing a really good job of selling the product, man.
Yo, they talking this up, man.
These guys, these are some great salesmen right now. I'm trying to tell you.
For real, man. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I wanna. And let's be fair, like from that trailer that we just saw, I would say everything that they're saying has been backed up. Like from what we've seen, I would not say anything that they're saying is off kilter at all. Like except for Kyle saying bro's an idiot. But other than that, they've been very on par.
Yeah, I agree. Like that, the trailer we just watched goes right along with everything that they're saying. It's kind of hard. If we were still stuck on the first teaser, I'd be like, "What? You know, like I don't know, y'all.
Are you sure about that? Yeah,
you sure about that? So yeah, so like this it all lines up. It's all lining up. Yeah. So they got me sold. I tell you that they're doing a really good job of selling the product here.
One of those aspects you're talking about, part of the family unit there, is the visuals of this show. And it's one thing too, which I think you guys do so well, is keeping the story grounded when you're working in this kind of very big world. But these are people with superpowers and things happen. So can you tell me about the look that you wanted to achieve, especially as it comes to the the special effects, the CGI, all that good stuff?
Yeah, I mean that's something we talked about, and we talked about at length, we wanted it to be, the constructs we wanted it to sort of be of nature, the flying we wanted to be of nature, but like, you talk about it forever, and you do it, and you adjust it. You continue to do it in post. Flying, constructs, and suit, we were doing up until, I don't know, like 9 minutes ago, something like that. I mean, basically, you're always trying to like get it right. And we really wanted the feel of, you know, these guys manifest things differently. So we wanted John's to be architectural based, but we also wanted to feel the elements of it a little bit, you know. Flying, we wanted to have a reaction to the world around it. The suit we wanted to have be like, it's like scuffed and beaten from years of wear, but you needed to still feel like the suit. So like all those things, you just work and you work and you work endlessly on it. And then
the suit definitely looked dusty, I'll tell you that.
It's gonna go on the.
Say that again?
I said the suit definitely looked dusty, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's been through that wear and that tear. It
Looks
looks like it's
that
been
been
used.
I've been wearing that suit for a good minute. Once
Yeah,
again,
man.
they're backing it up. They're backing it up. You can tell Hal's suit, boy, it's seen its days,
Mhm. For real, like it's kind of crazy, bro. To see, it's kind of crazy. His suit done been through it, bro.
Boy.
Yeah, that thing done. His suit
swear.
done through it.
What is?
Right. Yeah. Well, very soon, everyone will get to see the results of all of that. And right now, we will too, because we have another clip for you guys. A little bit of Hal Jordan in action. Here we go.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space?
I need somebody to leak those
satellite Earth
clips.
map tool. You can zoom right.
Man, literally.
The dynamics between Chris Coy, who is a very good actor, it's very good. Working on that with him, that's a long run through that scene. And we did it many times, and not one time was exactly the same, and dialogue, but not intentions and everything else, and not one of them was, each one was more enjoyable than the rest. We really enjoyed doing it. As far as, I don't know if that's the first time, that's one of the most powerful things I think you saw Hal doing with the ring up to that point.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and so that was exciting, you know, and that dialogue is just so wonderful to play. You see that on the page, and you're like, I'm gonna go work tomorrow. This is gonna be fun. You know, that Barack Obama stuff. It's really good. I mean, and that's the way it goes throughout this whole script. There were opportunities the writing gave us, me anyway, opportunities to chew the scenery up and yet still be respectful and be able to find the right tone, or I thought I was finding the right tone. And so it's a real joy to do the work. And it's almost like doing a black and white film too, because I've never done anything like this. So, black and white films, I always thought as a kid, they allow a little bit of the magical to happen because it wasn't as we know the world. And working on this is the same thing. It was like, we're based in reality, based in just normal Hal character, but there's this supernatural, there's this wonderful world outside that you can work off of. And so, hell, as an actor, you can get away with almost anything until the director says you can't do that. And I think I tried some of that, And so anyway, it was just doing a scene like this is fantastic. And I got to say too that Kelly is fantastic. Every scene you see her in, she is so meticulous in what she does. Anyway, I hope that answered the question.
It absolutely did, yeah. And you set me up perfectly to Chris, ask you about.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And it's crazy because we don't have to wait that long for this show. Like, we are not that far out for this show to be on and popping.
Yeah, like about 3 weeks out, man. So it's really close. It is really close. Like, we got Spider-Man next week, and then it's 2 weeks after that. 3 weeks away.
Crazy.
Yeah, 3 weeks away, dog. 3 weeks from Sunday, I believe. So yeah.
Kelly, because we got a good glimpse there of her character, Sheriff Carey. How do you describe this character, and why is she so vital to the bigger picture of this group?
She's just trying to hold everything together. She's trying to hold the town together. She's trying to hold these guys, help these guys, but also make sure they don't completely screw up everything in the town. She's, you know, in some ways we're playing with the old jurisdiction of like, we're the feds and you're the locals, only now it's like, you're terrestrial and we're extraterrestrial. So, but at the same time, you think she's a small town sheriff and she's a step ahead of them continually. Through the entire thing, she's always a little bit smarter than these guys. So, which is really fun to play with. And Kelly's just like, Kelly's not that big. She's like this like small, you know, Glaswegian glass, but she is tough and she is cool. And that tough and cool playing next to these guys who are like, you know, they're superheroes. It's really fun. And she's so good. She's just so grounded. We never talked about any other person. She's the only actress we ever brought up. And you talk about a million people at different points. And it was like, well, what if we could get Kelly McDonald? And then she actually said yes. So it was amazing.
Great cast. She's fantastic. Aaron, you mentioned earlier, you know, John being a Marine. What part of that aspect of the character, certainly the physicality, how did that translate into training and preparation?
Massively. I mean, just before we started filming, I had my tendon separated from the bone. And my bicep went all the way up to my shoulder. And this was right at the point where I was at the point in the process where I was gonna finally meet Chris and Damon and Tom and everybody. And you know, I remember my team gave me a call and they said, look, you have this opportunity. You are in the final, I can't remember what it was, final 2 or 3 at that point. And I had just had surgery. I'm walking around like this. I can't even fully extend my arm. I don't have pronation, supination. They said, you still want to do it? I was like, don't ask silly questions, let's go. I went into the callback and I was still in my brace. And I did my final callback in my brace. And
it helps that Aaron could probably kick the shit out of most people with one arm, actually.
I just wanted the role so much. I love John so much. And I think in that moment, and this isn't hyperbole, this isn't exaggeration, in that moment, I was like, I can't swear, sorry, I'm the London boy. I'm just like, but you know, it's like, what would John do? What would John do? So I walked in there, I gave it my best, and got the role, and I had a matter of months to rehabilitate before we shot. And I managed to do it with a fantastic team. I couldn't have done it alone, but it felt so good to know that I was able to rehabilitate in order to be part of this family and contribute in a small way to this beautiful, beautiful series that we did. You know?
Yeah, well, thanks to those, yeah, exactly. Thanks to that rehab team and those skilled professionals, we can now see how that training comes into play.
Right now.
Has anyone actually made it to level 4 before?
I want to see it
slightly
all.
congested,
I
use
want to
level
see
1.
everything.
I need these clips, man. I need these clips.
Fast, bro.
I need these clips, dog.
Yo.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry. Somebody left my email off the invite list for this panel. I don't know if you guys know this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a big deal. Comic-Con. I've done shows like Castle and Thank You the Rookie, Firefly. there's a building outside with my face on it.
Yeah.
Legally, I'm required to be here.
Well,
I brought my rig.
we are thrilled to have you, Nathan Fillion. That's a nice little surprise there. We don't have a clip though, right, of Guy Gardner.
Oh, hey, not my first rodeo.
Oh.
I brought my own clip.
Okay. Let's get to it then.
No way we gotta get finessed into back-to-back not getting to see.
We need this clip.
We'll tease there. We'll tease. That's fine. But what is happening? Oh.
Best card now.
The best. Well, speaking of Guy Gardner, I love that. Well, you've got the real hair, fortunately, here today, or unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe you with that blonde is a better look. But anyway, what this guy? I love, and I think it's so cool that you get to pop around the DC universe and have fun with all these different casts. Tell me about this cast in particular, and your what kind of fun you're having with them.
Okay, so you're actually, Aaron and I talked about this because we both jumped on a different show together. But when you're jumping on a moving train, you're just hoping everybody's going to be cool and relaxed and really nice, and that's your day. You spend a day with these people. Everybody was very sweet, very kind, very nice to me. And then just before they say action, it's like a cloud rolls over. And everything gets really dour and everything starts to sink down. Everybody starts to brood a little bit. And then, cut, and they're back. And everybody's like, cool again. Want to grab a sandwich? It's kind of like that.
Yeah. We can all relate in some way or another, yeah. Well, thank you for being here, and glad you could join us. Porna, I must get to you because the more, yeah, right? I'm telling you, when you get to meet this character, Zoe is so cool. I love her so much from the first frames of getting to meet her. But what can you tell us about her and the relationships that she is in?
It's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe is just a character I love. And by the way, what these two are not saying is you see a lot of actors kind of fill out these roles. These two are born to play this role. So it's a remarkable thing to act with them. Zoe's a character who is a complete outsider, and she really uses that to her advantage. She's a woman who has always had men wrapped around her finger. That's how she kind of moves through the world. And she is in a couple of relationships because her husband is... he's very open, let's put it that way. And she gets bored very easily. But really her role is she needs to keep the town at peace. So there's a part of her that needs to keep, fulfill the roles of what the town needs. She knows her husband is gonna kind of fly off the handle any minute, and she needs to keep the lanterns in their place as well. So she's just kind of juggling between these two very volatile entities.
Mm-hmm. And when John rolls into town,
Oh, yes.
there's some fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this role was really, when it came to me, I was like, no, I'm not right for this role. Like, I haven't picked up the comic book since I was a teenager. I was really, really scared. And of course, as I read the script, it became much more, I understood that this, the script drew me in a way that no other thing in the genre ever has. But, I was hesitant. And then they said, you might have a little something with Aaron Pierre. I was like, I'm in.
Bruh. So they be wildin', G. They be wildin', G.
Fact. TMI, my girl.
Fast. It was scary.
Well, let's see the beginnings of that little something here in this next.
Look at him. He was just shaking his head like. Yo, they were showing so much. Crazy how much they were actually.
Figuring out what you need to remember can make studying feel tough, no matter what you're working from. But with Copilot,
We have met Zoe. Let's talk about her husband, Megan, and how these two guys rolling into town really kind of upends his world. What are his first impressions of Hal and John, and what kind of trouble do they present for him?
Yeah, well, I didn't love that clip. All right. But yeah, I think, Megan's got a real protective streak. I think he owes a lot to this woman and a benefactor of his, and he's determined to keep the threats at bay, and he believes he can do it. I don't know how much I can say. I don't know if you got a clip from me, but I don't know what I can spoil here.
We do have a clip. We do.
I was hoping you'd say.
See, we were ready for it. That's fine. Yeah, I got your back. We got a clip of these three in action, checking out these brewing tensions.
There you know.
Hella clip, man.
Yeah.
They show another damn clip that I don't get to see, man. I'm about to spaz out. I mean, gee. I mean, I think we got the gist of it. I don't know. I mean, we got, well, how much? Oh, we don't have that much longer left.
I don't know how that makes me look, it's a great story. It's a great story. And thanks for not showing another clip that I thought you had. I appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, John moves quick.
What can I say, man? I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. As we start to kind of wrap up our time here, unfortunately, but Chris, it would not be a Comic-Con panel without a reveal of some kind. And I understand you have some details that you might want to share with these fans about another character played by Laura Linney.
Oh, okay. So this is when he dropped it.
So, yes, Laura's in the show. And yes, Laura plays one of the Guardians who has a lot to say to John about the role of being Green Lantern and his path. So we were very lucky in a lot of ways. But, I'm not saying anything else, or everyone on this panel will be mad at me. But she's great.
But you can talk about working with Laura.
Yes, Laura Linney she's like an auntie to me. And we just had a blast. And, she always tells me anytime I'm in New York, I can stay in her spare room. And she is just a phenomenal artist and creative. And we were massively blessed to have her grace us with her presence and her talent, 100%. I just want to say one more thing. For those of you that don't know, Nathan is a good friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, and a brother of mine.
What?
Not that it's a competition. That's a cute t-shirt and everything. But if I can just get the camera on me for a second.
Oh. Yeah, it's fly.
But you look good, brother. You look good.
Nice t-shirt.
Hey,
Yo.
bro is swagged up. I was not ready for the in brightest day and like he got the whole fit on from the jacket to the shoes. He's fitted.
That was dope.
Well, thank you for giving us a bit on Laura there. I know lots of people were wondering. Last thing we have here, guys, a very special clip for you.
Oh my God!
I have a feeling you're gonna like this one. Let's
It'd be somewhat startling for some audience members, but I want everyone to know in this room and everyone involved with this world that that was all one shot. There was no makeup involved, and it was all improv.
Improv at its finest right there, for sure. Yeah. No, it's a great scene. Thank you, guys.
Can I say one more thing? You guys cut that together beautifully.
Yeah.
That looks sharp.
So many fantastic elements of this show, the direction, the editing. Cannot wait for you guys to see it. Lastly, because all of you dedicated fans took the time to be here. It only seems right that you as well can feel the power of the lanterns, and that means reciting the famous Green Lantern oath. So with the three lanterns on stage, mind leading this crowd? Feel free to stand up, get into it, guys.
Stage is crazy.
Oath time. Oh, Nick.
We never thought we were gonna have like another lantern ever, and they gave us 3. That's really a bit. That's actually really insane when you think about it, bro. We got 3 lanterns to start off the universe, bro. I don't think we've ever even had that. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think we've ever really had that conversation. Like, they really started this universe off with a bang. Like, if you look at it in hindsight, right? Like, if you look at it like, oh my goodness,
like
all of these things are in its totality. There you go. Like, when you look at it in its totality, it's like, wow, this is a full-fledged universe working right now, bro. Like, I'm really excited to see how this works, man. It's crazy that they just dropped that Laura Linney info like that. Just, oh yeah, she's gonna be a Guardian and she's gonna be talking to Aaron Pierre throughout the entire show. Like, what the what?
Put it out there. Like, oh, by the way, just casual drop, and then like you start. Because we see it in the trailer, like, hold on, that's a Guardian, and then he just casually drops it. I was like, oh, well, confirmed.
Yep, literally.
All right, there we go.
All right, let's see how much we got left.
He's going to come down here with his best friend Aaron. All right. Where'd he go?
I have to record this on my phone. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to do this again, guys.
That's an interesting thing to say. Why we both immediately were like, maybe, maybe.
Not the best choice of words. Not the best choice of words. Come on, guys. It's twice now. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get to do this again.
I got to record it. Brother, well, come on, man.
That's really not something you want to hear from a new universe, but hey, brother, you know.
That's kind of a spoiler, bro. Like, come on. Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, yes, exactly, bro.
Like, why would you? Why?
Somebody's dying. We all 3 are never going to be together again. Somebody's dying, so let me get this now.
my last Comic-Con with you guys, man. Sorry.
Shall we, gentlemen?
Yeah.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let all who worship people's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
There you go.
Yo, what's up with Tristan? How you doing, G?
Thank you guys all for doing that. Thank you all for being here, and please join me in thanking these folks for coming out to San Diego, giving you an amazing preview of Lantern.
Okay, yeah, just clapping and stuff.
That was cool.
Yeah, man, that was solid, bro.
Cool.
Talk to me, bro. How you feeling?
I didn't know they.
Hey, shout out to Brandon Davis, man. Shout out to
BD.
Shout out to Brandon Davis.
I got to meet him a couple times. He used to be stationed here in Nashville before he went up the rankings there, because he used to be at comicbook.com. Comicbook.com is based in Franklin, Tennessee, which is like 15 minutes from where I'm at.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The headquarters is here in Nashville. So, whenever they're like comic events here and stuff, he'd be there. So, I've run to him a couple of times. But yeah, it's pretty cool. He done came up the list, man, because he was doing all the interviews with the Marvel actors and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they Comic-Con. I think they came under new management, so that ended his time there. But I mean, he took everything that he learned and created his own platform. So now he's out here doing his thing, still in the same spaces that he was at under comicbook.com, just with his stuff. So, you know, if there's a little motivation there, like, hey, just
literally
keep grinding, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to BD for sure. We got a lot of good stuff in this panel. They get
lot of good
bunch
stuff.
of clips, man. A bunch of clips.
Yo, I can't believe how much that they got to see for the people that were there. Like they saw the whole first episode, dog. Like they show so much, man.
Sheesh.
Like it was like every 10 minutes it seemed like they were going. It seemed like every 10 minutes they were like doing something.
Like, oh, by the way, here's another clip.
Yeah.
Like, dang, all right. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a good conversation. And then again, just to kind of get the inside track on Hal and John and what it's going to be like in the series. So it was good. And it you got that that indication from the trailer as well. So you know, it's looking pretty interesting, man. So if it has that same dynamic as like Wonder Man did, then I think the show's gonna be all right.
Yeah, bro, exactly. It's looking really good, man. And to hear them so enthusiastic about it. The last time that we heard people this enthusiastic about something, I think it was for Creature Commandos when we got to see them do the whole panel. And all of them were praising that show like this was. And Creature Commandos was, for all intents and purposes, a banger. Like you know what I mean? It was definitely a banger. Bro. It was a solid show. We even got our hint of Batman in that show as well, right? Like we got the little Batman thing going on there. And then the most heartbreaking reveal of Nina's backstory, and then her ultimate. Like that was just bro. That was that was sad, brother.
That was so
that
sad.
was so sad, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what in the hell is happening?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was literally one thing after another with that, man. It was crazy.
Facts.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for Lanterns. This looks great. I can't wait to dive into it in a couple weeks. Literally, like we're gonna be watching. I don't know if it's a 2-episode premiere. I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like it's not, but it might be. But it's gonna be amazing. When we are finally watching this show, I just know that episode 1 is probably going to change lives. It's going to be transcending, man. Like it's going to be a transcending experience.
I really think they come out, hit the ground running. I don't think there's going to be any kind of slow walking us into anything.
No, I don't either. And if anything, tonight we've only heard stuff to only reinforce that they're going to hit the ground running. And that the entire time they're balancing the lore, they're balancing the realism, they're balancing, you know, the everything at once, man. So I can't wait to see what that's actually going to be like on screen. And in this way, you know, where it's taken so seriously, or we're at this level of care, right? Like that first trailer that they showed us was very HBO coded for a reason, right? It was them letting us know what type of care, what type of, you know, just everything that they're putting into it, man. And hearing them back all that up, seeing the trailer that we saw definitely backs it up as well. Bro, the future is bright, man.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. Unintended. So we'll see how it all is executed, but it sounds like they all enjoyed themselves. It sounds like they all think it's a hit. And I mean, like you said, like the excitement behind it, the enthusiasm behind it, though, even with Lindelof and all of them, like even the way they were talking about working with them and all of these things. So yeah, I mean, like I said, they hit they checked all the boxes. You know, everything that you want to hear from something like this was there. It seems genuine. And then the trailer, they dropped a really good trailer to go along with this. So
we need to flat out see what's going on.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think we've had any. I think only like a couple people have kind of reacted in the Discord itself, but DJ is not one of them. So it will be. That's a ship, right? That's crazy.
You're right.
Swing right there. Hey, Hal, you look beat the hell up, my guy.
I don't think he has the ring.
See, even more things.
Damn. So if he,
Who got you, brother? Who got you?
Yeah, like,
That is interesting. We do see at some point in the trailer where John is wielding a ring with Hal, so maybe it's following this.
That's true.
It could be following this. See, a lot of stuff. But like back to to the point with what we're getting in this trailer. Like we've seen Hal with the ring, we saw John with the ring.
About brother, is that death beam? Hold on, let's see. Where did it
coming
go?
from the sky?
No, that's not the death beam. Not that's the
right there.
Now that we've seen Supergirl, do you think this is similar to that death beam thing that had kind of came from the sky type of thing that was going on or whatever from that? Is there any connection in that? Because I remember when the trailers at first came out, we were trying to compare the sky beam thing to each other to see if there was any similarities at all.
Right.
But now that we've like seen the movie, I can't even think if the beam explodes or not that comes from the sky that was in Supergirl.
So good question. I want to say no because it feels like this one is kind of almost like standalone, just like its own little corner. It's in its own little pocket happening here.
Yeah.
But I think with the Manhunters being introduced, that will sort of kind of be our connective thread going forward because I mean, outside of Superman and Supergirl appearing in each other's movies, there's not really too much connection happening outside of that, right? It's like Superman has his thing going on. Oh, Kara's there. That's Kara's dog. We find that out at the end. And then we find out during Supergirl that Super's trying to get Kara he's basically trying to recruit her the entire time. Hey, come on back. This is not how you should do it. Come hang out with me. This can be your home. I know you're still tripping off of Krypton. This can be your new home. Come back.
All that good stuff, yeah.
But there's not really anything outside of them being family that's connecting at anything in the greater universe. I think the Manhunters could be that. Because
that's very true. That's very true.
That could be our connective thread.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the alien things all pan out and come together.
Fact. And then like the specific.
Oh, Tristan said I think they're saving John's suit reveal for the show.
And that's a
that makes sense. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Why wouldn't
he's training right? We understand that he's training. He's not even a lantern. He's here. He's just being initiated into the corpse. So that's a very good point. That's a very good point. And then we see with his prejudice against aliens and all of that. I mean, he names aliens, and then he says probably aliens. How do you know? It's like probably just a feeling.
Yeah,
and then, that goes on. He's like, John's like, I think it's bigger than a feeling, because it sounds like Hal has had run-ins with the Manhunters before, because when John brings it to him, he's like, how do you know?
He's like, how do you know about him? Yeah, that's true.
So Hal knows more about what's going on than is being led on. So we got deeper connections here with Hal and one of our villains.
Very true, and we don't know what that connection with Sinestro to that might be as well, right? There might be like a tri-way connection there, across the board,
That's true. That is true. So we got a lot.
It looks like a lot of stuff is going to be happening here in this motel.
They keep coming back here, right? It's like this his training grounds
too. Yeah. Or maybe this is just where they're staying in the small town.
I think, while they're investigating.
Yeah. He's like, bro, you made a hyper realistic bird. How did you do this? Like,
he said, "What's that?" There she go with her fast self.
Yep, there she go.
There's the tension.
Mm-hmm. Bro, it looks like they're gonna be killing it, bro. It really does.
This is not a happy pairing. I dig it.
It is not the buddy cop thing that it was initially announced as. Like that was some of the first thing that we heard. Remember, is that they're gonna turn Lanterns into a buddy cop show.
Buddy cop show.
You know, a grounded buddy cop show. Bro, there ain't nothing buddy about
nothing but who let off all them rounds, man? Maybe it's the first because that's outside.
Yeah.
Hal get shot at on the inside, so that means there's something else that went down out here. Yeah,
or maybe it just spilled out like from there.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
maybe
it's reversed. Maybe he's landing and then he walks inside the building and then they come and get him. You know what I mean? You know?
Jeez, man.
So it's really going down, bro. Like it's really going down.
Alien. Somebody
has a feeling.
But see, then again, that's more insight. Hal saying these victims are going to end up being alien.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how do you know? He's like, I have a feeling. That's kind of who the manhunters hunt. You know?
Yeah,
who the manhunters go after. So.
And we're not sure how soon that sky beam is coming down either, right?
Yeah, right.
So we don't.
Like,
that is all but confirmation that it is indeed something extraterrestrial because they got a sky beam. Yeah, see, it looks like he's investigating, and then he walks. He's like trying to see what's going on. He follows the trail of bodies into the diner where they try to ambush him.
Ambush did not work.
Yeah, at all. Not even kind of. I don't even think bro was surprised.
Nah, he's like, here we go.
And he's hurt when the Manhunters conversation is happening, though.
Yeah.
That's actually really,
Yeah. So maybe that's what leads to John wearing the ring.
And then they're clearly off-world here.
Yeah. Hearing some desert. More investigation.
Is that supposed to be a manhunter or is that just a skull? I mean, it was shaped interestingly.
That's wild.
What is that?
I think it's a ship, bro. I think it's a ship.
Oh, I can see this being a ship.
Yeah, I think it's a ship.
They can take the form of any species.
And then we cut.
And that's what the Guardians can do. So, okay. So just to clear up any confusion for anyone who may not know, Manhunters does not automatically mean Martian Manhunters. Can you please kind of explain that difference, BZ?
Correct. So the Manhunters are a group of, I want to say, I think the best word is like a group of bounty hunters, right? And in their minds, they are kind of hunting down those who need to be taken out. You can look at them as villains. There have been protagonists that have joined the Manhunter Corps. But they're mostly villainous because they kind of go against what the typical hero thinks is right. Martian Manhunter himself is his singular character from obviously Mars. And he also has a power to shapeshift. The Manhunters themselves technically don't, but it seems like they're doing a little bit of something here with that. But not to be confused with Martian Manhunter. I think that they spliced the trailer that way. That is crazy because there's
the
beam, right?
Yes, bro, and you see how it works. It's
Like you see it locking on, and then boom.
Boom! Like that is insane, bro.
And I bet that was someone that they was talking to.
Oh,
what's going on? That may be the manhunters themselves firing that beam out there, but they normally carry out their missions themselves, and they normally run deep. There's never just one. There's never just one. So there's a lot of mystery going on around here. But yeah, but manhunters and Martian manhunters are two different, distinct characters.
Yeah.
Which describes a troop, a group, an organization, almost like the Green Lantern Corps. The manhunters are like that, and then Martian Manhunter, codenamed John Johns, is his own separate being.
Mm-hmm. Oh! What the hell? What happened just now? The ring is cracked. I never saw that before. Is it cracked or is it like the?
Look at this ring. At this particular part of it, it's always from the top side. We get a little. Or maybe that's just a design on the ring. I don't know.
Maybe.
We never got to see this angle of it before.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a whole.
Yeah,
it might be just granite, you know, like the granite look on it, but
yeah,
it looks like it's been. It looks like it's a little beat up though, bro. Like it looked like it's been through something.
Which also makes sense. Because if Hal's been around as long as he's been around, the ring and the suit will be worn and torn. So yeah, this all makes sense.
Derpy said, "I'm loving this." Yeah, bro, it's looking fantastic.
Yeah, it's looking good, y'all. It's
Tristan
looking good.
says, "The Green Lantern lore was always my favorite side of DC growing up. Now I'm happy with that. We're gonna get to see a good adaptation in live action, and I can't wait to see Guy Gardner interact with Hal Jordan." Yeah, and it's very interesting.
I think a lot of people are waiting for that, right?
It is very interesting as well because if I'm not mistaken, from the trailer we saw Hal Jordan visit Sinestro, and then later on we see Guy Gardner visit Hal Jordan when Hal Jordan is locked up. Correct? So it's like we see like, or did they not show us who Guy Gardner is talking to?
They don't show us who Gardner's talking to.
Okay, but it's very much implied
to reason that it's most likely Hal whom he's talking to, because it would make more sense for it to be a fellow Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Because going back to what we said with Hal having a little bit more inside information on what's going on, it stands to reason that so too does Hal, since they're both Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
So hey, he'll send an army to come after whoever this he is that they're talking about. If they're talking about the same person, right? We don't know for sure, but if we're connecting those imaginary dots, it makes sense for Guy be the one telling Hal, hey man, be smart, relax. We know Hal's kind of a hothead. He kind of brash. He does whatever that comes to mind first. And Guy's kind of the guy, like, hey, relax a little bit. He'll send an army after you if you don't chill. Or he could be talking to John.
Yeah. Literally, bro.
But I can't see it being anyone other than those two that he's talking to.
Yeah, man. There's a lot going on here.
There is, man.
Wait. Hold on. That was actually a good look at how green this suit is.
Yeah, the ring lighting up as he flies.
Yeah, did you? No, but just the green on his suit. Like, you can
the suit's green.
How green it is. Look at that right there. You can see, like, all the green accents all over it, like, as it shines. That's actually kind of hard.
Yeah.
I like that the ring just lights up, bro. I like that. I like the lack of aura around everything else, because it gives them more aura, if that makes sense, right? Because it's like just seeing a ring lighting up and floating down from the sky, and all you see is that bright light, and then it's just boom. Oh yeah, bro. That's this tornado as well. I love it. I love this tornado explosion thing.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
Oh, there's somebody in that tornado.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Nah, I wasn't paying attention to that at all.
Yeah, bro. He launched somebody in the
All right.
tornado. Gee, that's what I'm saying,
so
bro.
going back to what we talked about, what the Manhunters are, they're almost some of them are like cybernetic, but that could be what we're seeing right there with it blowing up the way it's blowing up. Hope it's not blowing up like a person.
Cause look,
yeah, that's a wrap for you. You're not gonna be in season 2.
Boom.
Yeah, you're not in season 2.
That person, that whatever that is dead. Like
Not
it does
in
not
season
exist.
2, bro. Your contract is done.
What is going on here, bro? Like, what is this forge?
Yeah,
like,
that's another thing I was looking at. That's why I was saying, like, kind of pay attention to the color palettes of everything.
Yeah.
That's dark. That's black, right? That's more of the black side of things. So, like I said, the Black Hand is kind of another group out here that may be part of it. They're part of the Lantern lore as well. So that's why I said, like, pay attention to the colors that you're seeing here. We've seen green, we've seen yellow, we've seen black.
Yeah.
Right. So just kind of pay attention to that a little bit.
Okay. Okay, and this is our guy pulling up here. This is John pulling up. Maybe this is the Forge. Maybe he's trying to make a new ring or something.
This is interesting because I can't see their faces.
It looks like this is bro though, no?
Yeah,
like the dude from
the guy who was kind of giving
earlier
them
in the trailer. Yeah. Where'd he go?
What was it, Anton?
Where is he? Is he at the beginning?
Yeah, Anton. I guess Anton with 2 A's. And the actor who's playing him was it? I think it's Paul something. But a lot of people think he may secretly be a Red Lantern. Atrocitus.
That would be crazy.
That would be nuts. That's not really anything there to suggest it, but you know, we've only seen this trailer with him in it.
What is up with the black smoke, bro? Like what?
Yeah, and it's like they're shooting out of guns.
And that is the same black smoke that is behind Hal when he's doing the tornado thing.
He blows up So these are probably the
when he blows up that person.
These are probably the Manhunters.
Oh, that's like yeah. That does make.
I told you they come in groups.
Yeah, and they definitely just look like random dudes, though. Looks like there's no significance of them.
And it would explain why there was the explosion within the tornado because they're robotic in nature. They're a robotic alien race. So yeah, it would make sense if that's what they were. It was like a little fight happening right here with them again.
Is this
a bunch of bald headed dudes
or bad truck? Oh, this is bad truck, huh?
Swerving.
Yeah, cowboy hat in there with a yeah.
That's him.
Oh, look, the bird.
It was the bird.
So he tried to fly, but didn't. He was supposed to fly, but conjured the bird instead.
Conjured up another bird, bro.
Or maybe he's supposed to keep the bird conjured at all times as a way to practice his focus, because you know that's kind of a typical thing.
That's a thing
with stuff like, hey, always have your chi activated, no matter what. This is crazy.
Is that the same truck?
Now this is a red truck. So there's
red truck.
There's like 3 or 4 different trucks showcased in this trailer.
The
one that blows up, the one, yeah, exactly.
What's happening, bro?
Hey, but to be fair, they are in like a small farm town, though. I think
that's
like
also
the
true.
of
That's
it, right?
also true.
So everybody is just in a farm truck. because homegirl's husband works on a farm, right? Like when they pulled up, it was just farm. See, look at all these trucks, G. There's 7 trucks in this picture. It's hella trucks.
So many trucks. They're in a truck right now. Look how high they are. They're in a truck.
Oh yeah, they are in a truck. So that really goes to ask whose truck blew up. Because everyone's in a truck.
Everybody's in a truck, bro.
Everybody in a truck.
Too high, bro. They're in a truck. They're on horses.
I think that's actually a car. Because look how low they are looking at the
horses.
horses.
See, now they're low because freaking
yeah. That gotta be a car.
You see, creeping up behind them.
Boom.
Al seen it coming.
I just don't feel like the Manhunters will be using bullets like this. So you're right. It does have to be 2 separate.
Yeah, there's 2 separate.
It's like 2 separate. Yes, factions are getting at this boy right now. Like,
yeah, we got
more bro was hurt,
here, man.
He hurt too. Why is he hurt so bad?
I wonder who beat his ass.
For real though, who? Because somebody waxed that man, some vicious. Oh, bruh, that's hecka funny. All right, do you still want to check out the Wolverine stuff too, bro, or you want to?
Yeah. I think we got to get a little Wolverine story trailer in here.
All right, cool. So yeah, the San Diego Comic-Con, they did a panel for Wolverine as well. Maybe we won't watch this whole one. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what the world takes us, because this is the 40-minute one. But let us know you guys are feeling about Lanterns, man. Let's see. The Green Lantern. Yeah. Okay. I've read all the comics now. Yeah. Let us know how you guys are feeling about it. We're about to talk about Wolverine.
Logan, it's me. Wait.
You came back. Now see you later.
Humans and mutants can't survive together.
I've tried to keep them safe for so long.
Fucking rats.
Inside, now!
I thought you were back. We were back. Living in the future. For mutants. That is why you belong here. Tear the beast. The hunt is ready.
We got some top tier villains.
Patch.
Oh, so we about to have all the weapons.
Remember who you are.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yo, that was down to his adamantium skeleton.
That's fire.
Welcome, Marvel's Wolverine.
Goodness, that was awesome, fire. Bro. Whoa.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man. We saw so much just now. We gotta start that up. We just gotta break. We gotta watch that in slow motion now, like, because that was an insane way to start that. Wow.
Right.
Wow. That was fire. Lot of story right there, man. We know a lot about what's going on now. We know a lot about this universe, the history. Obviously, Wolverine and Jean, like, there's history between everybody right now. It's not like anybody is really just meeting anyone for the first time here.
Exactly. And yes, I think that's kind of the best part about this. I think that's the best part about this. It's kind of an understood history already in place. It's not just Wolverine by himself going through which I mean that would have been cool too. But
Yeah,
like it's not just him, right? We got other mutants involved and other recognizable mutants on top of that. It's not like B, C tier people. We got some heavy hitters here. So
we got some heavy hitters here.
Yeah, so
and it looks like we're gonna see every weapon as well. I'd be like, we're gonna see all of the weapons in the program. You know what I mean? Except for Steve, but you know all the other ones.
But yeah, all the ones that led up to him, and some of the ones after.
Yeah, bro, because you seen that tail, bro, like and all of that, like, bro, it's about to be crazy. Looks
Come
good
to
too.
Homie.
Bro said, "You came, bro. You came for me, bro."
Then about to get jumped.
I don't know who
because
these
of
people
course.
are. Trask? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Trask is just the overarching thing that's going on, yeah?
Seems like it, yeah.
They're the ones.
Anytime they're Sentinels, then you know it's a Trask thing. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Are we building? It kind of looks like we're building up to Sentinels as well. I don't know if it's
feels like it.
Like maybe that's what we figure out early game. Like that's how the first chapter ends. This poor kid, man. This kid gets hit.
I love this. I think his name's Anole.
Bro, he gets done dirty every time he is used.
Yeah.
I think he's in Young Justice and something like this happens to him as well there. I think he was in X-Men 97. Not Young Justice, I'm sorry. X-Men 97 is what I meant to say. Young Justice.
Yeah, he got hemmed up in 97.
But
Yeah,
he got hemmed up in X-Men 97. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, he got hemmed up in that, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no. And then he's hemmed up here. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. And then wasn't he in...
It's like, y'all get my guy...
I feel like he was hemmed up in something else, bro. Maybe not in the live-action X-Men stuff. Maybe I'm tripping. But I feel like he was in it. Wasn't he? Wasn't he a part of it somewhere? Or am I tripping in the live-action X-Men? Was he not in there anyway? And anywhere in
I have to look back. I don't think so.
In the future or the past.
But it wouldn't surprise
This
me.
little kid just be getting hemmed up.
Just getting hemmed up. Like, bro can't catch a break.
Are all of these mutants dead? Because those are the same colors that they just put on him. So are all of these just dead mutants?
It's possible.
Oh, bro, that is... Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, Professor D-Bag himself. Ooh, what's going down in here?
Yeah, there's a fight happening.
Okay, here's Wolverine.
Yeah,
this
he's
is Jean.
She's putting up a little barrier there. So it's a fight.
And then just
like the rescue some more mutants. Yeah, because here's the other side of it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, look.
There you go again.
Yo, isn't this all these people? Didn't we just see them
in 97?
Was this in 97 and the comic, right? Because isn't the 97 moment based off of what we saw happen in the comic?
I think she's part of the Gen X group, I believe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
So I think she's part of the Gen X group. Ooh, get these Reavers out of here, Brad. Let's go.
Shunkan.
Out of here, brother. No part 2 for you.
I love you, girl. I love you, boy. Him and his bro locked in.
It's going down.
So is this across like eras? Maybe is that why? Or
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? Or is it just out of order?
It may be out of order. It may be out of order.
And then we after Wolverine and Sabretooth beat the shit out of each other, you know what I mean? Then they become bros and lock in, and then they help each other after that, like type of thing.
Parkour.
Oh.
Parkour.
I don't even know if I noticed that was Mystique the first time.
Yeah, that was kind of dope, actually. Ooh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a nice little transition right there. See, they're catching the fade right here, bro. Like they are
anytime
boxing.
Wolverine and Sabretooth
See,
link up, it's a fight first.
I think we're playing
that's how they
across
say hello.
Wolverine's life, low key too, though. Like because we see him, we're in a bar drinking here. That's actually how they announced the game.
Yeah,
was
where
him
he's
sitting
at
at
the
that bar. Yeah.
With that shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the Sentinel. Yeah, that's nuts, man.
Look at it.
That's an incomplete Sentinel.
Yeah. So like we were just saying, like maybe this is them. They find this out at the end of like the first act of the game. It's like, oh, we were just here to save the mutant, like all the mutants, and we found out that they're practicing all of these Sentinels. That's why all of the dead mutants are there in the laboratory. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh snap. Yeah, it's going down. Oh. These ninjas in red got me like,
Oh yeah, the hand.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, the hand is everywhere. Like it is just not like the coincidence. Like the way Marvel be doing us, like, oh no, man. We know that the hand is also gonna be in this other thing and this other thing. Oh yeah, and this other thing. Like
Like Lady Deathstrike right there.
And she's locked in with the hand. Some dude that was teleporting.
Come here. Ugh.
Oh, ouch. That hurt. They threw that boy off of a building. That's crazy.
There's a sword in him.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
That guy's not gonna make it. I love this patch. The magic port.
Bro.
Let's go. Come on,
Oh.
patch. White tux. But that looks like it was like a vision or something. That he was
that's true.
Or something. That didn't look like it was like happening in present day.
And then they're on
Save
some
Jean.
type of aircraft.
Even though she can fly.
And then look at the hand. Oh my
And
goodness.
the hand is just coming at him. That's insane. Y'all are relentless.
Yo.
She want beef.
Everybody wants smoke. Oh!
He's melting these fools, man. That's
I
Omega,
didn't know
Red.
I didn't know we got to really see Omega Red. I didn't even see him. That's dope.
I think we just see
he's
the
playing no
tentacles wrap
games.
around his neck. Yeah, this is crazy right here.
God.
It's a wrap. You're out of here, bro.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, oh, wow. What a shot. What a shot right there.
He looks sick.
Drain the life force up out of you, my boy. Or, stab yourself. That's cool, too.
Oh!
Now, this scene here was one of the scenes that was in the leaked,
W
right,
transition. What the hell?
Yeah. Because he's got. See, he's wearing the bar outfit, and then we come out here.
Then
he's got the,
W transition there, and now he's just taking them
I'm
out
here
left
for this
and
combat,
right.
man. I need this. Just what a
look at this!
Now this is nuts.
Oh my goodness, bro! Oh yeah, this is about to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up with it, Terrell? What's up with it, Double T in the morning, G? How you doing?
Hey, Double T squared in the building.
This game is going to be so good. Yeah, man.
Facts.
We agree completely. I can't wait. I can't help but wait.
Yeah, this about it.
Welcome, Marvel's Wolverine fans. We're excited to have you here. Please give a warm welcome to today's moderator, media personality, Naomi Kyle.
Hello, San Diego Comic-Con. Are you ready to talk Wolverine? I'm Naomi Kyle, and I'm so excited to be in this room here with you all for the most hotly anticipated game of 2026, Marvel's Wolverine. For the next 45 minutes, you're going to hear directly from the team at Insomniac Games, Marvel Games, and of course, the incredible talent that helped bring this story to life. We'll be talking about Logan's journey, the friends you'll get to meet along the way, and it wouldn't be San Diego Comic-Con without a few surprise reveals. So without further ado, please welcome to the stage our panelists.
What we really need is for GTA to hit San Diego Comic-Con. Drop it on us.
Man, there was ever a time.
You guys can have a seat. Yeah, we love you guys. I have here with me creative director on Marvel's Wolverine, Marcus Smith.
Hi, everybody.
Narrative director, Walt Williams.
Hello. Great.
Senior project director, Jess Reiner Reed.
Also the best.
Game director, Mike Daly. Yeah. Executive producer, Eric Monicelli. The actor of Logan, your Wolverine, Liam McIntyre.
Yeah, guys, you pumped?
And for the first time on this stage, playing Jean Grey, the one and only Kritzia Bajos. Hi. All right, I want to kick this off by talking, of course, about the trailer we just saw. I'm going to start with you, Mike. I want to know this Wolverine that we've known for decades. We've seen him in different iterations. We've seen him in animation, comics, movies, and of course, video games. Everything. But this is Insomniac's take on this character, this iconic character. When you look at that trailer, who is this Logan that we're seeing? Who is the Logan that you set out to create?
Who is this Logan?
Yeah.
Inside.
I can tell you. So we set out to create the ultimate Wolverine game, and that meant making sure we brought to life all the attributes that make this character so beloved. So our Wolverine, he's cynical, he's candid, he keeps people at a distance, not just because he knows he's dangerous, but also because he doesn't want to get hurt again. He's got a big heart, and that gets him into trouble.
And he smells.
So gameplay-wise, we prioritized claw combat because that was an essential part of the character to bring to life and to put into your hands. That meant leveraging his mutant healing factor, bringing forth his deep rage that bubbles up uncontrollably in combat,
4 or 5.
giving you enhanced senses so that you can track and scout enemies, so that you can sense incoming danger, and feeling his incredibly heavy skeleton as you try and push forth with animalistic strength. We wanted to make sure that Logan's character and personality came through in every action the player could take.
Mm-hmm.
Another really important element is his lost memories. And so you'll be peeling back layers of his past, but it's not an origin story. It's an all-new adventure that takes you all over the globe and is set in Earth 1048, which is the same universe as the Marvel Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
That was a detail that I was wondering about because it was kind of mum on it, right? They were like, well, this is in a different universe. Like, okay. But hey, to hear this, okay, all right. Now there's even more reason. Because it just made sense. It just makes sense to
way
do
to
that.
expand the universe, bro.
It just makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? Why
Yeah,
it's Spider-Man's already its
now
own universe.
So Insomniac now has its own like video game universe. Yeah, exactly. That is
It
impressive.
just makes
I'm
too
not
much
gonna
sense
lie.
to not do it.
Yeah. Wow. Way to build that up. I'm not. That is impressive.
You guys heard of that?
So when we bring all these things together, the character, the location, the performances, the gameplay, it's all directed towards delivering a singular feeling to the player, which is, I feel like Wolverine.
Yeah. Exactly. Liam, you know, one thing that we love about Wolverine is that he's incredibly intimidating, but at the same time, he's got a surprisingly vulnerable side. What surprised you most? Aw, he's just Wolverine.
Stop it, you. Stop it. I'll pay you later.
That's a plan. Right?
So my question to you is, what surprised you most about this version of Logan? And, you know, as someone who's worked extensively in film and television, what was different about finding the character in a performance-driven game like Marvel's Wolverine?
Great question. Just before I get into that, I wanted to just, in front of all these people, take a chance to actually say thank you to Insomniac for trusting me with the coolest thing in history.
Yeah.
You guys like Wolverine? Me too. That worked out great. Not just because this story is one of the most exciting stories of Wolverine I've ever read, but because I get things like this. Like, I got my family here somewhere. Hi guys, wherever you are. I love you. And like, for example, my son, I picked him up from school, and people at the school were like, are you Wolverine? And I was like, why would you say that? Well, your son keeps saying my dad's Wolverine. And I was like, that's pretty wild. You probably can't see this, but like, I got this from him.
I can see it. Aww.
And that's Wolverine with his famous catchphrase, "Ho Bob," and that's Cyclops, boo, with his sound effect, "Zog, zog, 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 zog." That's what this means to me.
That's accurate.
That's what this means to me. So thank you in front of everybody that can't hear, Brian Horton, Weiser, and everybody. But it's because this story is so sick. Like, it's you, Walt, and the writing team, they've crafted a story that I first found Wolverine with the animated series, Cal Dodd, that legend, right? And I've loved it ever since, loved him ever since. And I've always wanted one story to be told that I don't feel like's ever been kind of investigated as enough. And you've told so much better of a story, Walt, than that. You and everybody, and there's so many twists and turns and stuff that like drops my jaw on the ground. You wait. There's a moment in this that I'm just, I can't wait for you to play it so bad. And look, in terms of like how it applies to like film and TV act, you're a famous TV star.
Okay,
right?
that's a little much.
Like, how would I feel like it's still the emotion, right? If it's on the page, it's on the stage, right?
Listen, acting is acting is acting. It's just a different medium for everything.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we did this for 4 or 5 years. You guys probably even longer. Yeah. Some of you were gray, right? No, I'm just it's a different thing. But like, it's a long form, like movies, a couple of months, whatever it is. But
To me, it's like cinematic movies mixed with theater.
it's the best.
We've got this beautiful big stage, and we're able to play with the height of our imagination.
And the sexiest costume.
The sexiest costumes.
You guys seen
If
these
you had a
things? They are
burrito for breakfast,
skin
good luck.
tight.
The mocap costumes, yeah. Yeah.
No, they are like, I got one custom made, which is good, except if you eat like a pizza the day before, you're like, oh,
Oh.
I know about that. Anyway.
I love your laugh.
Died in the lobby.
Sweet. I love it.
Eric, Marvel has, of course, been telling Wolverine stories for generations and has been working with Insomniac closely over many years.
Yep.
When Insomniac came to Marvel with their particular vision for this project, what felt authentic to the character and what excited you and what felt new about it?
Yeah, so when Insomniac first came to us and wanted to talk about the
so he's like
character,
the
we
Marvel
really
rep?
dug into everything. We had a lot of conversations around his relentlessness, his emotional complexity, how he's sort of this reluctant hero, and he has a code of honor. And he, doesn't act out in a rageful way unless it's intentional. He uses his rage in an intentional way. And so when that sort of happened, we had a lot of like, all right, what are your touch points? You talked about the animated series.
Yeah.
I'm sure all of us have watched it here. Everybody the audience have watched the animated series? Yeah? Yep, cool. So like everybody's got a different way to enter into Wolverine. It's a character that's over 50 years old, right?
How'd you get into it?
How'd
you get into
it? How'd I get into it? Well, I was at a drugstore, Phase Drugs. I don't think it exists anymore. In 1991, and I saw a comic cover, and it had this little hairy little ball of fur, Jim Lee drew. So that, the X-Men comic from 1991. And that was, yeah. All right, all right.
Real fans.
Yeah, some real fans there. It's the old person here. And I got super excited about it. We talked about it more, our whole team, everybody at Marvel Games. We have all these conversations about it. But we were like, all right, that's cool. That's the history. Those are all the touch points. What can we do for Earth 1048? How can we make this new? What will we get into? So, we explored interesting new ways. We had this sort of Trouble Black story. How did Logan become part of this new version of Team X? And then also these relationships that you hinted at that I'm also really excited to see, like how it works with, Jean Grey and other mutants.
Well, speaking of Jean Grey, Logan doesn't work in isolation, and whether he likes it or not, it looks like he's always being pulled towards connection, and one of those characters is, of course, Jean Grey. So I want to throw this question over to Walt. What role does Jean Grey or Jean play in Logan's journey at this point in the story?
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, Jean is an unexpected ally that Logan never thought he would have. This is a Jean that we've never really seen before. She's been out on her own for, since almost the day that her powers activated, constantly on the move, discovering that there are other people in the world out there like her, people with powers, but not necessarily as fortunate because they can't pass as human. So she wants to give them what she didn't have. She wants to give them a home somewhere safe where they can just live their normal life. But there really is nowhere safe in the world for mutants at this point in time when someone like Bolivar Trask is out there. And that's how she crosses paths with this ruggedly handsome stranger over here who's willing to do just about anything. Yeah, I'm talking about
You're talking about
buddy.
Liam, or are you
I'm
talking about Logan?
I'm talking about Liam.
Great animation team,
I mean,
I'll tell you
all of them, really. But that's where they cross paths, and she can't believe that this man, this stranger, is willing to do so much to protect people she cares about. Whereas on his side, I mean, Logan has spent as long as he can remember fighting for mutants who either can't or won't fight for themselves, and suddenly he meets this woman who's willing to stand up and do just that, not because she thinks it's fun or thrilling like some of his coworkers might, but because she actually cares. And I think these two lost and broken souls, they kind of find hope in each other through this, and it gives a little bit of a spark. And they don't know if it's going to be romantic or platonic. I mean, we know, but they don't know yet. But they can tell that it's going to be transformative, and it sends them on this path that neither of them are really prepared to go on.
Yeah, and you talked about how Jean is kind of breaking down his defenses a little bit and breaking down his walls. So I want to throw this to Kritzia. We finally get to talk to you. What interested you most about her role in this story and, of course, her relationship with Logan?
Oh, there's so much that interests me about this. I mean, what everybody has said already, this is a very different story. It's beautifully nuanced. What I love is it's got an incredible human element. Yes, she's got her powers. She's had to be alone from an early age, but she can pass. And that can feel really lonely to be able to do that. And it might, some people might view it as, well, at least you can pass, but then there's so much whirling inside. And she has the burden of caring a great deal. And she thinks she's alone in that too. And she feels very responsible for this newfound family, that she feels she's the only one who can really take care of them. Listen, I'm an eldest daughter, first generation immigrant, so like, I know what that feels like to care a great deal and to feel like the whole family hinges on me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I definitely feel this element. And then when she meets Logan, it's like, hold on a second. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have felt that, where you can lock eyes with someone and who knows where that relationship is going to take you, but there's something there, whether it's a cosmic connection, you've been there before, you're going to be somewhere in the future with that person, but they're like, there's somebody here that I need to know better. And what's great about Jean is obviously she's one of the most powerful people in the room. She could see through his walls, she could see through his scars, through his wounds. And what I love about her is she's got courage. She doesn't use that or weaponize that for him. She uses that and just holds it for him and be able to be in that space together and say, hey, there's something that we have, a core desire to protect the people that we really love. What are we going to do about that? I don't know, but we're figuring this out together.
Yeah, I think there's they both have a really, really unique strength, but it's very different from each other, and they're both missing something inside them. And when they see each other, I feel like they can help each, even if they don't know it, they kind of.
There's a soul connection.
Yeah, they help. Like, Jean sees one thing that she's like, I can be more of that, and Logan he's like, well, maybe I could be more of that, and it's disruptive.
It's disruptive, yes. But some of the best things in life are.
Yeah.
Hey, man! I think this is how you want to kind of hear people talk about the characters that you like. The characters that you love is to have this kind of reverence with them, to be like, hey, man, like this is what it is that makes them who they are.
You take again, like how we talked about with how DC does characters sometimes. The character study aspect of it, you're kind of you're definitely getting that here in what they're describing with Wolverine and Jean. So that that actually is a lot more than I guess I maybe was expecting.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
very true.
It's dope.
Absolutely. And I mean, I just want to say, like, the connection that you guys had, both at mocap, like on screen and off screen, you could tell immediately, and just the emotion you guys were able to bring to all of the scenes. These guys are both hilarious off screen, so on screen they're, serious, and Liam's growling quite a bit, but man, off stage they are constantly making jokes with each other.
A large collection of growls somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's you've got videos on set that you can never ever publish.
Maybe when all this comes out, we'll see how much permission I can.
Maybe if there's some
I'm not that
bloopers.
goofy, I swear.
Yeah.
We had fun though.
Yeah. Relationships seem to be a huge theme, obviously, in this story and this game. Eric, Marcus, let's talk about Team X. Who is on Team X? We'd love to know. And
talk to me.
why is it so important to have them around Logan in this story?
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, what?
We can start with Marcus.
Just to tee it up for Marcus here. So we made a deliberate choice in this game that the X-Men aren't part of this world. This is Earth 1048. It's a new foray into the world of mutants. And so we wanted to go with Team X. So Team X, some of us out here might know, canonically, have been in the comics since about the 1980s. They were a Spec Ops, Black Ops group that formed in the 60s. They've had a lot of mutants in there. And they've had Logan. They've had Sabretooth. And then for our game,
first of all, hi, Comic-Con. How are you? Yeah, we haven't met. We haven't met before. My name is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus.
Hi. No, feel free, cameraman, to put it back on Liam. Fine. We're game developers.
That Space Cowboy shirt needs a moment.
He has so many shirts. I just want to let you guys
good.
know, if you need a really good shirt idea, that's your man.
Marcus.
That's right. Okay, so as Eric said, X-Men don't exist in this universe. It means that mutants that are out there, that are under threat, they need heroes. Enter our Team X. Team X in our game was created by Nathaniel Essex, and it includes, well, it's not up there, but if there was a picture, it would include
There you go.
guys. Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth.
These two.
Raven Darkholme.
Oh my
aka
God.
They are so good in this.
Raven, yes. And Wolverine. And it's important to have strong personalities that Logan can emotionally spar with, because otherwise he would be perfectly content sitting in his cabin in the woods, whittling away, not opening his mouth unless he's talking to nearby squirrels, just like Liam.
I love whittling. You know me.
And squirrels.
Method. I do love squirrels.
So our Team X was put together by Nathaniel Essex to fight the existential threat to mutants that is posed by billionaire industrialist Boulevard Trask.
Ooh, you suck.
Not the actor, just the.
You're great, Marcus. No, I mean, don't worry about it.
Well, you were talking about how it's important to have them play off each other, right? And that relationships are a big part of what makes a good team. But it's also a lot to do with conflict, right? So, Jess, what kinds of tensions exist with Team X that make these dynamics really juicy, really interesting?
Yeah. Bro, I'm really excited, bro. Everything that we're hearing so far is just like solid, bro. It's solid.
Yeah. This is. I think everybody kind of anticipated greatness anyway, but to kind of get the inside track to really hear like what makes these characters tick and how they crafted these teams to interact with Logan based on their personalities in comparison with him. It's like that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh man. Like you said, they're putting forth a lot more effort into that than I thought they were going to. Like
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like
oh,
not even like
okay.
I was okay with just slashing and clashing and slicing up everybody, right? Like I just want the brutality. Give me this. I'm just trying to just slice some people up. But then you're also giving me like
layers of
character
storytelling on
depth.
top of that.
You're giving me character depth. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, more. Like, give me more.
Double T said this game is going to be so good. It
Man.
was in the leaked footage, but that happened near the bar. This is definitely in Japan. The fact that Walt is writing this game gives me so much faith about the writing. Spec Ops, the line was so underrated. I don't know what that is. I love that this is canon to the Spider-Man games to expand their universe. Yeah, facts. And then he also said, oh yeah, Liam's from Spartacus. Yeah, for surely. I thought so, man. I thought so.
Yeah.
Mystic Vortex said, why would the heroes of Earth 616 trust an Earth 828 Fantastic Four when every Earth is fighting for its existence? Well,
That's the dilemma.
mainly because maybe because they didn't know about it until the Fantastic Four told them as well, right? They didn't know about this fight until the Fantastic Four from 828 shows up. It's like, hey guys, there's this multiversal thing that's about to go on, and everybody's going to be fighting for their existence. That is what enacts all of the stakes. So, and I think they're going to be pulling up like, you guys are our last hope. We need to go do this thing now. I don't think it's going to be like I don't think it's going to be anything other than that. It's going to be literally how Infinity War started with Hulk falling through the Sanctum Sanctorum in New York. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Danger
it's
coming.
like that. Yeah. Thanos is coming.
It's
It's literally
like
that level of things, bro. But
Smash. Like, hey, yo, what happened to you? Well, funny story. We're all gonna die.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the answer to your question, Mystic. An X-Men game is being planned for the future. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I would be down for that all the way.
For sure.
Mystic also said, I don't even get why Steve Rogers would trust Loki, who he fought to protect the planet. Well, we don't even know when they meet, so there's no reason to even think about that yet. Because we don't know where Loki enters the story at all. We don't even know if he interacts with anyone. Let's be honest. Like, he might be right behind them the entire time or something crazy like that. But if you guys are interested to talk more Marvel stuff, like specifically, make sure, or MCU, I should say specifically, make sure you tune in tomorrow for that stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be all Marvel the entire time. We're going to be watching the Hall H panel stuff going out, and then in between each time they announce something, we'll be nerding out and discussing different topics, maybe breaking different things down. You never know what could happen here. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow, period. So make sure you guys are ready for that. It's going to be a really good time tomorrow for that Hall H panel. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, because we will be going live probably earlier than 5:30, because the thing starts at 5:30. So we'll probably go live a little bit earlier than that, so we can nerd out and get things going before the actual panel starts. So you guys will tune in with me and Beezy tomorrow for Sheezy. All right. So Let's continue.
Jess.
Hello.
Yeah, Jess.
I love working with you guys. It's fantastic. Yeah, so in the footage you guys got to see, you actually got a lot of hints of what that tension is. So in the footage, Essex says, "Logan, you came back." And this is actually a huge moment because in our story, Logan left Team X 3 years ago in very abrupt circumstances. And now he's back, tensions are high. So someone like Sabretooth in Team X, he's just a mess of a wrecking ball. He felt really abandoned when Logan left. And now that Logan's back, he feels angry about it. So he was angry he got abandoned. Now he's angry he's back. And then we have Mystique in Team X. I absolutely love Mystique. She's fantastic. She brings such a good attitude to our game. She just wants to get the job done. She's a mutant who isn't passing. She is able to be in Team X and use her powers to defend mutants. So she actually has fun in Team X. She's enjoying this. As I think Marcus mentioned, somebody mentioned that mutants in our game are actually living in the shadows. So Team X allows Mystique to just be herself. So the opening of our game is going to allow the player to start experiencing those first few moments of what's it like when Logan is rejoining Team X.
Okay. So then why would the disappearance of someone like Essex bring Logan back into the fight? I'm curious, Walt. What's the relationship there? Like, what's the drive for that?
Yeah, I mean, we all know that no one drags around baggage like Logan does, and he never really knows what's inside of it because his memories only go back so far. But the only person in his life who's ever really helped him carry that baggage is Nathaniel Essex. He found him in the woods. Wild and Feral took him in, helped him rediscover that man that was inside, and he gave him a place and a purpose as a member of Team X, which just
my wife.
Yeah, just like your wife. Yeah,
Found me in the woods.
That's very sweet.
yeah. And if you don't know who you are and you don't even know if you can die, something like that, it's so valuable. And I think on the surface that would be enough, but for Logan, I think he respects Essex more than anyone else in the world because Essex has never lied to him. He's never pretended to be a saint. He's never claimed that Team X wasn't a collection of criminals, outlaws, and killers. But just because like survival has made them all have to be monsters at one point or another, doesn't
trust Essex, bro.
That they can't be the first, last, and only line of defense
Sinister, dog.
for mutants in the world.
Right. I want to move on to Bolivar Trask because we've been mentioning him, but we haven't really gone deep into their stuff. So Trask Industries, Bolivar Trask will be playing a big role in this new game. They are some dangerous people, it looks like. So back to you, Marcus. Why is Trask such an important threat in this story? And how does his agenda impact, mutant kind more broadly?
Well, I know this is going to come as a shock, but billionaires can cause damage.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's weird.
where's the world coming to?
It turns out that having like unlimited resources and a strong opinion can lead to bad things. Bolivar Trask is a person who sees mutants as an existential threat to all of humankind, and he will not rest until he's used every ounce of his resources to eliminate every mutant from the planet. And that means he's using his Trask guards, which are basically a personal army, but he's also hired the cybernetically enhanced mercenaries, the Reavers, and he will not be stopped unless he can be stopped.
And that's where we come in.
That was a cliffhanger. That's high drama.
I have to say this pun, but that was Trask-tastic.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Damn.
Let's shift to another major force in the game, the powerful demon-worshipping ninja cult. I would call them the Hand. Jess, tell us a little bit about their role in the game.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the question about the demon-worshipping ninja cult. I appreciate it. So we've been able to show the Hand a few times in gameplay and trailers, and it sounds like folks in the audience are familiar with the Hand. So in our game, Deathstrike, so glad we were finally be able to reveal her and see how awesome she looks. Deathstrike is the leader of the Hand, and she's a formidable foe against Logan. The Hand are an assassin group of warriors with a mysterious past, and I don't want to spoil anything, but they are going to be connected to Logan somehow. Logan is going to be fighting the Hand throughout his journey in our game, and eventually it's going to lead him to Japan. In the trailer you guys got to see, there's a moment that I absolutely love where Logan is bursting through a window. There's hand all jumping on his back. There's a sword through his body. And I think we cut it off in the trailer, but in the actual game, he bursts through the window, rolls on the ground, sword through his body. He just gets up. Dude just gets up like nothing happened and shucks it back in a ninja and kills him.
We've had that like from the
We've
one
had
of the
this-
first things we've done, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No,
like the
Leon's
coolest
right.
thing ever.
We've had this
that was part
animation.
of the leak footage too.
It's such an iconic Wolverine moment where he can take that kind of damage. He feels it, of course, but he just gets right back up and throws it back.
So that shot, like coming out of the glass with the hand, like all
Yes.
it's like I feel like that's
Iconic comic panel, like just amazing.
yeah.
So,
I'm glad we got that stuff in there.
yeah, I hope that answers people's
Crazy
questions
that
about Deathstroke
Spider-Man
and the Ninja
and Wolverine are going to be
Ninja
both
Death
fighting
Note, that's
the
right.
hand this year.
Throw it back
That's
to Christina real quick, 'cause I
insane,
actually skipped
bro.
one of your
That's-
questions, and I think we.
That's insane, bro. I don't even know what to say about that, bro. Like that's next level right there.
We need to hear more from you. So going back to Essex and Team X, when Jean enters the picture, how does that affect the dynamic of the team?
Oh my God. Okay, you're giving a lot.
Sorry.
It affects it a lot.
Well, Jean is a catalyst at the end of the day. So, she sees this team that is like, okay, on the surface, wait, we're all here for the same thing. We're here to protect mutant kind. This is good, right? But, when you get into a new family and you get to see some of the dynamics that happen, the relationships that happen, you're like, there's something here that's not really vibing and gelling, and I don't know quite what to make of it just yet. So I think she likes, what's great about her is because she could see so deeply, she's someone who will state things how they are, and she's not afraid of saying it how it is. And so sometimes to the detriment of, some people's comfort zones, she will state things that are like, hey, that's not cool, man. Maybe we should take a closer look at that. So yeah, she kind of
unlike
she
Logan to be
ruffles
in that
feathers. Yeah, he gets vulnerable.
Oh, sweet puppy dog Logan.
Aw.
And murderous rampage Logan. Hey, they're all in there. They're all in there.
Balance.
Another piece of the story that we haven't explored yet that I hear fans should be very excited about. I hear there's a prequel comic. Is that right, Walt?
That is correct.
Yes.
So here's the thing. When you boot up Marvel's
they're
Wolverine for
doing
the
these
first time,
prequel
you're going to
comics
meet
like
a Logan who's been out of the game for, 3 years or so? And it's not because he was fired, although that guy down there would have given more than ample reason for that. But, and no, it's because he quit. He walked away without even saying a word, didn't even say goodbye. And you don't really do something like that unless you have a really good reason. So when Marvel reached out to us and said, we know y'all been working really hard on this, you're reaching the end, but do you have one more story in you? Is there something you would like to write as a prequel comic? We knew exactly what that story needed to be. It needed to be the story of why Logan left Team X. And I don't want to spoil anything because I just want to let y'all know that you can leave this panel right here. You can head out to our booth. You can get your copy immediately after.
Has anyone got one?
Anybody ready?
Anyone
yet?
have one yet?
Who's
You already
ready?
read it? Did anyone been to the booth yet?
Take a photo.
Ooh.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, there it is. I see it.
What? What, bro? What, bro? What?
They just randomly get a comic they don't even know it's about for real, and then all of a sudden,
Oh my goodness. Now, bro, this is the
By the way.
prequel to the game, my guy. This is the reason why Logan left the team. What a
crazy.
dope way to do. Bro, am I crazy? Did Marvel not start doing the exact things that we said that they should start doing with the comics? Like 3 years ago, we were saying this, bro.
We did.
We were like, they need to make prequel comics. They
keep
need to
doing this.
They need to start implementing this stuff, and they've done it with they've done it with a lot of projects now.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they've done it
have,
with
like,
a lot of projects.
they still got one ongoing with the Fantastic Four First Steps.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Still
that. That's true.
ongoing.
That's right. That's right.
Like,
That's
dang,
crazy.
all right, cool.
Yeah, just insane, man.
I can't
Yes.
see it.
Don't ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah.
So Eric, at that point, what made this story compelling and wanting to put it in comic form?
I mean, before I dive into that, I think there's a little baggage we need to unpack here. And, someone on this panel and I have known each other for about 20 years. And he used to talk to me all the time. We're really close friends. He's like, I want to write a Marvel comic. I want to work there. I want to work at Marvel. I want to write a comic. I was like, cool, that sounds great. Let's figure that out one day. And now, fast forward 20 years later, and he's written with his team and all the lovely people up here and everybody a beautiful game and a comic.
No,
So
what
we made it
he's
happen.
not saying, though, is that 20 years ago, I moved from next to a bayou in Louisiana all the way up to New York City with this dream, put on a full suit, printed out my resume, walked straight to the Marvel office door. Don't do that, by the way. And handed it to him and said, you know, my name's Walt Williams. I'd love to work here. And it took him 20 years to call me back. But, you know,
perseverance is key. Yeah. It worked.
Yo.
Years later, we were in a position to make it happen, and it happened. And I think you've already read it, so you can tell everybody here about it. But, you know, I hope everybody picks it up. It really just sort of establishes this new lore we have for Team X. It helps readers understand how people and mutants are perceived in Earth 1048, and just really gets into this moment of extreme emotional trauma for Logan and his past, and it gives a good sense of everything. And I just couldn't be more proud of everybody up here, and especially you know Walt being able to write this. Walt. It's just really cool.
Yeah, definitely check out that comic, guys.
Love you, bro. Yes. And just don't worry, like the comic's not like required reading, but it is really good, and it does add a lot. So if you can pick it up, it's worth it.
We also
it will be available on. It actually is part 1 online on Marvel Unlimited. So huge shout out to the Marvel publishing team for putting it up. So you can get it online as well.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's dope.
Going on to, you know, expanding story, and the important parts of stories are usually music, comics, all sorts of different iterations. So I want to talk about Marcus with you. We all know that music is a critical part of this story. Then I heard that we have an exciting update in regards to Marvel Wolverine's composer.
Yes, I'm happy to announce that our composer for Marvel's Wolverine is David Fleming, who is an Emmy Award winner. You may have heard his music as a co-composer on Last of Us HBO show.
That is crazy.
He won an Emmy for his work on Ron Howard's documentary Idea Man about Jim Henson, which is fantastic. And then my personal favorite is he just got nominated for an Emmy for his work on Widow's Bay.
Nice.
Yeah, we're super proud of this, and everybody being able to work with him. He's a brilliant composer. We also have a little treat for you. So tonight, the theme song from the game, which is called Logan, good name, will be released, but we're going to have a little snippet here. The Disney Music Group did an amazing job sort of getting it out there, so you can hear it fully tonight. But right now, here's a little preview.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's just a little. That's just a taste. As you notice, too, the soundtrack is going to be coming out August 28th. So there's so much, right?
Yeah,
there's
so much. Also, special shout out to the Disney Music Group for assembling it all.
I like that.
Round of applause for that.
Terrell said he also
something
composed
I don't know.
Superman.
Is that something people want?
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Throw claws into the
I'll
audience.
just try. They're not as
They're
sharp as you
foam.
think.
They're
They
foam.
just Make believe. Carry on.
Oh man. Well, I will say what's fascinating at this part of, you know, every part of this game, it just seems to explore a different side of Logan, as we've talked about. We've talked about the warrior. We've talked about the survivor. And the enemies standing in his way, right? But great characters have a way of like reaching beyond a single story that led to some really exciting collaborations that expand how fans get to engage with this character. In fact, I hear that there's something in the works with Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Is that right, Eric?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm turning my chair, Mike. I'm going to listen.
Mike, tell us what's going on with that.
So I want to set the table a little bit. I wonder if anybody in the audience has played Marvel Spider-Man or Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2.
Pick me.
So those few lucky people know that unlocking and crafting iconic suits from the long and storied history of these characters is really fun, and it is great to pick sort of your favorite look. in Marvel's Wolverine, we continue that tradition because Wolverine has taken on so many awesome costumes over the years. When we saw Marvel Tokon and the Wolverine in that game, we were like, holy cow, like that is a look. I want that in our game, which is of course tricky because these games are developed at the same time. It's not looking back in history, but today I'm super proud to announce that we made it happen. We took a suit inspired by Marvel Tokon and crafted one in our game that brings that spirit and that appearance to life.
That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks awesome. Oh my gosh. And that's what I love about Comic-Con, is seeing creative worlds collide and come together. And I heard that there's more to this collab. So
Yeah, that was dope.
How did this collab come to life and what more can you share?
Sure. So at the heart of it, Marvel Games and SIE connected us together. When we saw what Arc System Works was cooking, it's clear that this was a perfect fit for a crossover. So in addition to us taking inspiration from their suit, we're also super excited to announce that Insomniac's original suit design, the Battle Reborn suit, has been brought to life in Marvel Tokon as well.
Oh,
heck yeah.
Oh,
Here it is.
Yo.
So what that collaboration looked like was once we sort of shook hands on it, we traded concept art, 3D models, renders. We sort of changed the characters' proportion to fit each other's game so that they fit in style. And then we worked carefully to get that sort of skin shader look to authentically represent each other's games. There was a lot of back and forth. And one of the details about this collaboration that I love is in Marvel's Wolverine, you unlock the Marvel Tokon suit for crafting by entering a Japanese arcade.
Amazing.
But don't tell the rest of the world that. Let's just keep that here.
That was a spoiler, so yeah.
Friendy.
Just between us.
Just between us, that's right.
Don't tell anybody that.
So players of Marvel Tokon will be able to don Wolverine's Battle Reborn suit on September 1st, and Marvel's Wolverine will have the Marvel Tokon suit on day 1, September 15th.
Wow, well, that's actually insane.
Well,
dopeness right there.
Wrapping up our panel here, but I want to touch on the topics that we've seemed to come across a lot here, which is a man searching for answers, a past he can't escape, and the people that have impacted him on his journey. So I'd love to do a quick lightning round with all of you. In one sentence, what is the thing that you're most excited for players to experience that may surprise fans when they finally step into Logan's boots? And let's go down the line. Let's start with you, Marcus.
Okay, well, I think in a world where a lot of us feel powerless, I want you to feel powerful when you're driving Wolverine.
I love that.
There's a fireside chat in a cabin in the woods on a dark and snowy night, and you're going to know it when you see it.
I love that, Walt. Mine's all the Wolverine suits. Insomniac Games, Marvel Games obviously have massive Wolverine fans. We had more suit ideas than we knew what to do with, so they look amazing. Mike, before you jump in, since I have a mic and an audience, I also just want to say thank you, Comic-Con. We're a group of game developers. I'm usually sitting in front of my computer. This is very different and very weird. We have been working on this game for years, and to have a creative endeavor like this finally almost out in the world in less than 2 months, it is a unmistakable feeling. So I just want to say thank you, gamer to gamer, Wolverine fan to Wolverine fan. Thank you so much for joining, being here. Yeah. This is an absolute dream come true from a little video game kid from the 80s. So thank you.
I just want to say Jess's video game developer disclaimer also applies to me. But no, I mean, the thing that I can't wait for people to experience with this game, it's so different having the controller in your hands than watching a video, is Berserker Rage. We really brought it to life and make you feel the frenzy.
Love that.
Yeah, for me, it's sorry for the interruption there.
You're so polite, Eric.
I try. Thank you all for coming here. First off, like Jess said, this is a dream come true for all of us. So appreciate all the love. For me, I just love the emotional depth and complexity of like Logan, Jean, all the cast of characters, everybody here, everybody working on the game, all the Marvel Games people, all the Insomnia Games people, all the SIE people. We put so much heart and soul into this thing, and we put a beloved fresh spins where these became my favorite versions of these characters. And I hope they do for you too.
That's awesome.
I'm just excited that, you'll finally get to see what an Australian's impression of this character is. This is like the biggest honor of my life. I hope you guys can trust me with this character that I know you will love. For me, the most important thing is that, what does it mean? Like when you put the controller down, does it mean something? Is it, the fighting's going to be dope, but does it mean something? And I think we've created a really special story, and that's exciting to me.
Yeah, for me, there's a lot of emotions coming. I've never done anything like this. This is so beautiful, and you guys are so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We've worked so hard, and I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude right now, and the trust that we built and the magic that we built together over this time. Sorry, I didn't expect.
We love you, Chris.
I can't wait for you guys to feel this. I can't wait for you guys to experience this, the magic and what we felt doing that in our little bubble for 4 years, for you all to get to experience that. It means the world. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
That's awesome. If you guys are down, I know we got to finish, but can I get like a let's go bub from everyone if I film it? Because I don't know how many whole H's I'm ever going to get to do in my life. Is that you guys mind?
Good.
On 3?
Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Guys, you didn't turn the camera thing.
Oh, there's so many of you. 1,
2, 1.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Guys, that's our panel for today. Thank you so much for coming.
That was fun.
Logan, it's me. Wait.
You came back. I've seen this before.
Humans and mutants can't survive together.
I've tried to keep them safe for so long.
Fucking trash.
Inside, now!
I thought you were back. We were back. We're gonna build a future for mutants. That is why you belong.
That's his name. Red Cap. His name is Leech.
Oh.
Tear the beast. The hunt is ready.
Most people I see clearly. But you.
Just give in.
Remember who you are.
Damn, bro.
Just can't let a man rest in peace, can you?
Welcome. That is going to be one hell of a game, bro. What's your thoughts, bro? Talk to me, G. Talk
Banger.
To me. Yeah.
Straight heat, man. Straight heat. That was a good panel too.
Huh?
That was a really good panel too. I like that one.
Yeah, man, that was an amazing panel. They did such a great job, bro. That was amazing. And it was really cool to see everybody be all excited and hyped and ready to go on that, you know?
Facts.
Like, yeah, bro. I'm excited, man. I can't wait to I can't wait to keep experiencing all of these, all of this stuff that's gonna be going on with this game, bro. Like this game is about to be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna do numbers, man. It's gonna be a lot of people posting about it. It's gonna be a lot of players on. I mean, it's gonna do numbers. It's gonna do some crazy numbers. 24 hours later, it's gonna hit. Probably, I'll say it'll have a million players in 24 hours. I think it'll do that
bro.
easily.
For real. I definitely agree, man. I can't wait for it, bro. This game is coming real soon, man. It's coming real soon. We're literally like right around the corner for it. And it's gonna be crazy, dude.
Facts.
I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too, man. Let us know all of your thoughts, your theories, your opinions on Wolverine. You feel me? Marvel's Wolverine. I mean, it's so much was dropped here, man. It's canon to the Insomniac universe. They got a prequel comic that's going to be setting up the game. I mean, wow, brother! Like, what a time to be a nerd, man. The
Facts.
The cross performance is about to be crazy, and you get the skin from Tokon, and you're going to be able to get it in this game. Like, bro, it just goes on and on and on and on and on, bro. Like.
Yeah, that's a dope reveal there. The universe is Spider-Man, so yeah, for sure. Doesn't get any better than that.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Hall H breakdown and coverage and all that good stuff. We're gonna be nerding out, talking everything we can about Marvel, man. It's gonna be all Marvel all the time. We're gonna be talking lore. We're going to be talking about theories. We're just going to be talking about Doomsday and brand new day. We're going to be talking about everything tomorrow, y'all. So get your theories ready and locked and loaded because tomorrow is going to be it's all H day, man. It's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. We have no idea what's going to be happening, what they're going to be dropping, but we know that it's going to be something next level for sure.
Absolutely.
They're not about to play with us tomorrow, bro.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're not about to play at all, man.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You think they pull up with the cast or anything like that? Like you think RDJ pulls up or anything like that?
Yeah.
You think RDJ is there? You think they got the whole cast from Doomsday pulling up on stage?
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Do they announce more names?
They almost have to bring RDJ because they kicked it off with RDJ 2 years ago. They kind of have to bring him. That's true.
That's true. That's a good point.
I think we get maybe a couple new cast member reveals, maybe.
You think they're gonna give us some new cast for Doomsday?
So. Because I mean, come on.
Maybe like Monica and all of that type of stuff too.
They'll give us a couple.
I guess that's
things.
a good point, huh? Because by the time we get D23, we're gonna be like super close to Doomsday.
Yeah, it'll be just a couple months off. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You think we get any X-Men cast? Like, you think we get any reveals in that area?
I don't. It would be.
Do you think we get cast for anything outside of Doomsday? How about that? Is that an easier? Okay.
Probably not. I think the main focus will be Doomsday, and then they'll probably drop a slate on us.
Okay. But you don't think they're gonna be like, like even with Black Panther, you don't think they pull up and say, Denzel is
that's interesting,
or do they say, you feel me, like
because he's been spotted in the area, so
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you think they hit us with some?
Okay, because like we talked about the other things we think they'll reveal. If they reveal Black Panther 3. They'll reveal Denzel.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
They'll do it. So if it's any of the things that we named,
maybe not say who he is, but just be like Denzel is a part of it.
He's actually rumors are true. Denzel's here and he'll be at the panel.
And we
How
can't
cool
wait
would
for
it-
you to see
how
who
cool
he's
would it
going to be
be?
playing.
Yes, how cool would it be to see Denzel Washington at Hall H?
Yeah, that is
That
that's
just doesn't happen,
generational.
right? Like
Yeah,
that would be
exactly.
pretty fire.
That
Pretty
would be
fire.
insane, bro.
Just saying, Denzel Washington out here with us, nerd.
What about the casting news that we've heard recently with like Adam Driver and all of that? Like you don't think they confirm any of those levels of things, or even a Nova confirmation of who plays him, or anything in that line?
Because how they played Fantastic Four, they had every chance to do it at Hall H, and they didn't. They chose a random Tuesday or Valentine's Day. They chose Tuesday, Valentine's Day, and then
Oh, that's
dropped it.
right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right. I forgot.
So I was like, y'all could have did this at Hall H. I was like, no. See y'all next
Yeah, that's
year
a good point.
on Valentine's Day. Here go the cast. Like, well, all right.
Yeah.
Random. All right, cool. So
True.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm with that though. I'm excited, man. For them to have an hour, I can't imagine what they're gonna be talking about tomorrow, man. Yeah. I don't know how much of that time they're really gonna be spending on Doomsday.
Right.
You know, probably promoting Infinity Vision, because that's gonna be the thing
sure.
oh shit, Endgame. Wait a minute. Endgame re-release.
We're going to be getting some in-game stuff.
We're definitely going to get an in-game something, bro. For sure, we're getting in-game something.
Forgot about that.
I forgot about it too, bro. I forgot about it. I only remember because I said Infinity Vision, and then in-game is coming out in Infinity Vision as well. So they're going to give us the new. They're going to re-release an in-game trailer and break the internet, bro.
Yeah,
they're going to re-release an in-game trailer and break the internet, dog.
Yeah,
that's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a trailer. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Completely forgot
about in-game re-release, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's really what they're going to focus on. They're focusing on they're focusing on in-game and Doomsday. That they're not doing any other there's no reason to really focus on anything else right now. And then next year for San Diego Comic-Con, if they want to, they can really start promoting all the stuff that's going to be happening after Secret Wars and X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
Yeah, and really start planning for the future. Right now is just hyping up this right now in modern day. And be like, hey, look. And then it's like, yeah, we got more, but here's the slate for what's going to happen next. Next year, we're going to come with the cast. And the next year, we pull up and we get the full cast of the teams, and everybody's on stage from Doomsday and from, yeah. I can see that happening.
That's where it's going.
Yeah. And Brand New Day is going to be this week, bro. So, it's, this coming up week, bro. So they're probably going to be doing some stuff there. We might see Tom Holland pull up on the stage, actually, to promote the movie. So he might be there. Ooh. No way. Nah, there's no way they put Tom Holland and RDJ on stage, bro.
Hey.
There's no way we get that type of reunited, bro.
This is the only time they can do it.
And yeah, bro, that's gonna be great. If they do that, they're gonna win the year just off of a panel.
It's over.
We thought the chairs was crazy, bro.
Right.
Marvel gonna mess around and live stream it tomorrow, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna mess around and oh my god, yo, no, I couldn't.
I
couldn't imagine.
This is a for here thing. You got to buy the tickets. You got to be the part of it. I get it, but also,
y'all missing out on an entire landscape, man.
Yeah, I got getting this.
You tell him,
it's exclusive.
I would pay.
Blah blah blah.
I pay for digital tickets right now, brother. I'd pay for digital tickets right now. You got two people right here that'll pay for digital tickets.
One of these entities did it one year. I think for COVID. I think CCXP may have did it for COVID.
Yeah.
I think they did it one year in 2020 that you could pay for.
And Fandom did it, but I don't think they had
another one. Yeah, you just
I don't know if you had to. Did you have to pay for them for Fandom, or was it open to everybody? I can't remember for the DC Fandom one.
I know.
I feel like it was
the ticket. It's like
I know I watched
something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever chat room and just jump in. I'm like, yo, do that. Y'all can still make your money. Y'all can still make your money.
Yeah, true.
I'll pay.
For real though.
Sheesh. That's
But
crazy.
yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy day tomorrow. We're ready for whatever happens. We're gonna be streaming. We'll be streaming before, like I said, before it starts. We'll be live here on the channel, so we'll be already nerding out, probably watching some Doomsday, all the other Doomsday trailers, and talking about stuff. Our Cage Bros group chat, me and DJ been going crazy in there, back and forth, talking about Steve Rogers and who we think he and what's going on in the trailer and a little bit of everything, man. And it's been a good time to just nerd out and just like it's been a while since we've been really able to nerd out at this level about Marvel stuff and actually have information at hand to really use and be like, oh, but look at this and then look at that, but what about this? Like it's been a while since we've been able to do that. And in this time, there is like an entire sub multiverse saga that's been happening. And you know, you guys should definitely watch. I think it starts with Thor Dark World.
Yep.
You know, and then Age of Ultron is in there after that, and then Endgame. And then you know, you're gonna want to watch Loki after Endgame. I've been watching What If now. Like What If is after that. You don't have to watch What If, but I would say watch it because it does set up a lot of the.
And it plays
sets
very
up
well
a
into
lot.
the concept for sure.
Yeah, like very well into the concept to let you know, oh, after this is what happened. The timeline's fractured and
Yep.
all of these things started going on. And because of that, all of these other things are happening and so on and so forth. So you're definitely going to want to. And then after that, what's after What If? I think it's No Way Home.
Yeah,
and
Spidey.
then Multiverse of Madness. I think Shang-Chi is next. And then after Shang-Chi, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Off the
I'd have
top
to
of
look
my
at-
head. I
I'll
got
have to look at our
all of
list
the
again.
yeah, I got the whole list, but it's a solid watch. It's a solid I think it's Quantum Mania actually
Oh, yeah,
after
Ant-Man.
after Shang-Chi. Yeah, so you watch Shang-Chi, then you go to Ant-Man and Wasp Quantum Mania, and then after that, let me see. I got the actual list right here. Let me zoom in. Oh, okay. So it's you watch Loki, then you watch What If, and then you watch Shang-Chi, and then you go to Spider-Man, No Way Home, then Multiverse of Madness, Quantum Mania, The Marvels, Deadpool and Wolverine, and then you finish it with the Fantastic Four First Steps. So that's kind of the multiverse. That's really the multiverse story in its totality. You might not think that Age of Ultron matters, but when you watch that movie again, you're actually like, oh my gosh, like this actually makes so much like I feel like in hindsight, all these movies are like a lot. It makes the movies a lot better when you watch it with hindsight of everything that's actually going on in
Come
the
back
story.
and revisit it through the lens of what we got now. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially because Disney Plus they have it in like timeline order. So being able to actually be like, "Oh, this is literally going like this through the
Yeah.
story." You're like, "Oh my god, wait a minute." Like cuz they don't release it in timeline order, obviously. Like they'll release a movie that actually exists like way back here,
Yeah, way
but
back
they release it
yonder.
modern day and you think that you're there, you're good. Like the order I just was saying, that is the timeline order, not release order that I just
Right.
said those movies. So a lot of people don't realize that the Shang-Chi movie is before Spider-Man, like No Way Home. Like that happens before canonically in the story. Like so that just like really puts things into perspective. Because once you go from No Way Home to Multiverse of Madness to Quantum Mania to the Marvels to Deadpool, like you're like, oh snap,
Yeah.
this is really this is a completely different story that's
get
being
it.
told. Exactly. Because the other stuff is not fluff necessarily. It's just not part of that streamlined mainline story. The same way like the Winter Soldier isn't like it's not part of the streamlined Infinity Saga, you know what I mean? But it's still a really good movie. It's the best movie. Like it's one of the best movies in the Infinity Saga, you know what I mean? It is in the top 3 discussion. No matter who you talk to, it's in the top
movie.
Yeah, bro. Like no matter who you talk to, it is a top 3. So
it's up there. No matter who you talk to, it's like a consensus.
Yeah, buddy. And I think that's the pain though as well, is we haven't had another movie on that level since that movie, you know. But I mean that's a conversation for a different day of our superhero movies missing out on their subgenre. They superhero is not a genre, right? Like superhero is not a genre. Like and that's what these movies are missing nowadays. They're trying to treat superhero as its own genre, and it's not. Like it has to be a drama or a comedy or an action adventure or a thriller. You know what I mean? Like there needs to be something else to hold us as the audience and us as fans. Like both sides need to be stimulated, for lack of a better word. So but yeah, man. Here's to tomorrow, baby. Here's to tomorrow.
Going down, baby. Going down. Big stuff. Big game. Big game.
Big game indeed, chat. Oh, and we'll also talk about we'll watch that Doomsday trailer. Me and Beezy actually broke down the Doomsday trailer.
We did
last week. So
we did. Was that Monday? Wasn't that a Monday?
Actually, it was on Monday. Yeah, that's how we started the week.
Dope.
Yeah, we started the week off breaking down that stream. And then, this next Monday, we have no idea what could happen because we're gonna be reacting to everything on Saturday. So on Monday, we'll be able to break things down even more and really, if they drop any more trailers, we'll be able to check all of it out and break everything down for y'all. So make sure you tune in then. I appreciate you, Beezy.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all, chat. Shout out to everybody that was here and vibing with us. Because y'all was active today for sure. So shout out to y'all. And we hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.